Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are well, doing blessed and good. Um, this is Lauwerz, as you guys know. And one thing, my channel, I was doing some reflection the other day, and I said to myself, I want to make my channel about um, mindset, marriage, and mastery, right? One, mindset. A lot of people that know me personally know that mindset is such an important thing for me. I'm all about mindset. I talk a lot about mindset. It just means a lot to really understand mindset in a certain way, the way people think, um, trying to break down and give people different perspectives that most people don't talk about, right? So that's mindset when it comes to marriage. Obviously, I've been married nearly 10 years and just over a few weeks, just over 3 weeks will be 10 years. Well, not actually, just under 3 weeks will be 10 years married, 15 years with my wife. And, the dating scene, everything was different in 2010. We got together in 2010. Everything was completely different. Um, and now, for me, being a better husband in marriage, and my wife works on her, I work on myself. But on my journey to always become a better marriage, I think it's good to encourage other men out there that want to be better husbands and everything. That's important for me. Also, I'm looking to grow a community for husbands to positively connect with each other and talk about marriage and different topics that really are inspirational and can help. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's obviously mindset, marriage, and then mastery. Mastery. I want to have interviews. I want to talk to different buddies of mine, friends of mine, whether it's in the basketball space. It could be be in the football space, American football. It could be English football. I want to talk to different friends of mine that have accomplished different things, performed in different ways. But then also I want to talk about mastery of budgeting, mastery of finances, mastery of personal growth, mastery in multiple different areas. So the three M's: mindset, marriage, and mastery. So one thing again, when it comes to marriage, we all know of the popular show Pop the Balloon, featuring Arlette. I believe Arlette and her husband BM. BM is actually from London. I'm from London myself. It looks like BM's from London too. We don't know each other. It would be awesome to connect with someone like that one day. But I think what is special and what they've done is, hey, they're a married couple. So they found a way to connect with singles and be part of the game. Not part of the game as in them being single themselves, but be part of the game as in now they're able to connect and they don't talk about their marriage, but guess what? They are able to display and show what the dating scene is like today, personalities are like today. So, excuse my voice, guys. I've obviously seen a lot of reviews from different people. Shout out to MTR. Has great reviews on Pop the Balloon every week that I watch personally. But I said to myself, I've got different thoughts. I align with MTR very closely. I feel like I'm not sure if MTR is married, but I feel like I have a perspective. And for me, I'm not really big on cursing. I'm not really big on, certain things like that. So I wanted to provide a review for you guys on the Pop the Balloon. Each week, I want to do this review each week. I'm actually going to go back and catch up to the ones that have already gone by. But I want to give you a perspective and give you guys an opinion on Pop the Balloon from someone that's been married, like I said, about 10 years, about to be 10 years, I've been together 15 years, and just my mindset, boundaries, different things that are so important to me to bring up and talk about, I feel like can be very helpful here. So I want to go into this talking a bit more um, about, the whole mindset behind marriage, everything in there, but just talking about the dating scene, right? What people are thinking, thought processes, and how I look at things for me. If you guys don't know my background, like I said, born and raised in London. I've already told you I'm married. I've got two kids, a boy and a girl, and my wife and I have been able to go through different storms of our marriage and relationship. It's not been easy at all, trust me. But one thing I do believe, in her own right, she's done some phenomenal things that have been a blessing for us. In my own right, I feel like I've done some things that have been a blessing for us, and we've been able to keep it together and keep in the same path, in the same place. So I think for that reason specifically, there's certain perspectives and different things that I can talk about that I think are helpful, that a lot of people that know me and are aware of me will feel like I have good perspective to bring to the game. So I want to start off by the marriage side. The whole, it's always going to come together, right? Marriage, mindset, and mastery. I want to start off by, as you guys see my regular vlog videos, different videos I do, it's always going to be around that. The vlog videos are just to see a bit more about me, get to know me. But the money mindset mastery, um, sorry, my marriage mindset and mastery is what you guys are going to see in all my videos. So I'm looking forward to this, and again, looking forward to a lot more things. So let's get into it. We're going to get into the Pop the Balloon that I think came out Wednesday. What date was Wednesday? Today, Wednesday was the first, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday was the first of 2025. And guys, if you're not already a Lauwerz loyal, go ahead and hit that button right now. If you guys aren't already a Lauwerz loyal, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to become part of Lauwerz loyals, and support the channel. And I'm always be bringing content. If you find this valuable, if you find talking to me valuable, things I've got to say valuable, guys, guess what? I'd like for us to chat a bit more and have good conversation. So anyway, guys, let's get to it. The one thing about my channel too, guys, I'm always going to be respectful. Obviously, I'm married, so I'm not here to comment on women in certain ways that are not respectful to my marriage and my situation. So there's certain values that I have, and cause I think we can all watch something like this and have a mature approach to it. So let's see how this rolls. Matter of fact, I didn't even think I need to see the lineup. Honestly, that's not what I'm here for, but I'll let them rock out.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. Okay, you guys sound so ready.
So they got 7 girls lined up
single
this
men
time.
when they come around this corner. If you're feeling him, you like what you see, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're really not feeling, he says something that's crazy, whatever it is,
was it 10
go ahead
or
and pop your balloon.
yeah, usually 10.
And I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. You guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Shad. I'm 34.
And Shad, what do you do?
Well-dressed guy.
I'm the owner of Opulence Imports in South Florida. And basically, we do performance parts for vehicles. We ship worldwide, and we actually do track bills as well.
Okay.
What I'm actually going to do is, I know a couple of people, when people's social media pops up, I usually like to, I guess what I'm going to start doing is just jumping on the social media, but I'm not actually going to pull it on my screen. So for the ladies, I'm not going to put it on my screen, but sometimes you want to see what these ladies are putting out there, right? Not for me to judge and, be critiquing them in certain ways that are not respectful for me and my wife, my situation. But sometimes you want to see what's lining up, right? What's matching up with what they're trying to do. And, if they're trying to attract a man, I want to get a view for, okay, what does this person perceive or put out there on social media versus, when they come onto a show where they're supposed to be able to find love here too. So I'm going to pull up certain things as we're watching, and I'm going to pull up on my end. You guys can pull up on your end. Maybe moving forward, we can make it live. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I want to see, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But here, I'm here for the mindset, guys. Mindset that's really going to captivate you on a different thought process from a lot of people that review these videos.
What do you like to do for fun?
So, jet skis, dirt bikes.
Okay.
I like to play pool.
Okay.
Swimming, going to the beach, and I like to dance.
All right. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
Cause is dressed well. Honestly, he's dressed well. I'm not really the
I look for a
biggest fashion guy,
caring,
so
Okay.
someone that's
I wouldn't
kind,
fully listen to me.
considerate,
I'll be honest with you.
someone that's kind, considerate, knows what she wants out of life, creative. Yeah,
Okay.
and a nurturer.
All right. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Lack of empathy. I'd say selfishness.
Okay.
Not having vision, a purpose for your life.
Okay.
And I'd say that's it for now.
Okay. No, that's good. All right. So none of the ladies have popped their balloon yet. You're doing well. So let me go ahead and hand you a pick. I'm gonna have you hold on to that, and I know this
I
is
can
the
say that
hard
these
part,
ladies are
but
not
I'm
as
gonna have you
revealing
pop two balloons.
as they have been in the past, but
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop two balloons. I know everyone says that.
You are all beautiful ladies.
Yes, they are.
it's not easy to stand up there and have someone just like look at you, literally not be able to ask questions and just kind of just pop the balloon.
Okay,
Definitely
and one more.
interesting. But one thing I do have to say is that sometimes people feel, you can feel it's shallow for someone to just look at you and pop a balloon. Um, I do think it's hard for a guy, especially when no one pops. It is really hard for a guy to know, like, okay, do I who do I go for, right? Who am I eliminating? Because really and truly, for him to determine who's a good fit for him or who he wants to be and make a wife is important for him to hear what they say and everything. But if you have nothing to go by, I do think how someone presents themselves, keeping in consideration. I don't think you should always go into just how someone dresses, but he's limited right now. All he can go by is that. So I feel like when you watch this guy, sometimes you have to respect the fact that someone doesn't have a choice but to just pop a balloon based on appearance at the start when no one else pops,
Come on, Shad. You. Okay, let's start with the first one you ended up popping. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Carmela and I'm 31.
And Carmela, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant.
So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was just listening to everything that he said. He seemed very mature, so I just wanted to hear more.
Okay, is he someone that is your type?
Yes, absolutely.
So why did we end up popping her balloon?
You're a very beautiful woman. I love your locks. You did a great job with your makeup. Your lashes on fleek.
Okay.
I'm not too sure about, I've always said this myself, I'm not too sure about men using and judging women to say that their eyes, well, to their eyebrows are on fleek. I don't know what to think about that, but definitely interesting to me. But anyway,
I'd say, based off of the lineup here, more of the physique, I'd be a little bit more attracted to some of the other women based on that.
Okay, no problem. Thank
But
you.
you're beautiful,
Thank you.
as I said before.
Let's go to the next one here. Let's start with your name and age.
Mimi, 28.
And Mimi, what do you do?
I'm a clinical therapist.
Okay, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear him out. I liked the things he said about what he did for fun. Very spontaneous. So, yeah, I just wanted to hear him out.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Beautiful smile. I love the nose piercings. They're nice. Your attire is A1. I don't really have any complaints about you.
one thing about these shows, I've realized that the men usually are a lot more respectful for how they talk about appearance because, the world definitely has, put a lot of pressure on men for how they judge women's appearance, women's weight, and stuff like that. I personally feel that everyone should be held accountable to their weight, to their appearance, to anything it is, for the positive, for the better of them. But at the same time, people, you have the right to take opinions the way you want to. never, to me, in my personal opinion, you can never be mad about someone saying something to you or commenting on something about you. You have the option to take it personal or not, right? But I always, for me in my life, I would always want, for me, my wife, my kids, for anyone to be able to say anything to us. I feel like we all have to build ourselves, our intestinal fortitude enough to be able to handle whatever people say or dismiss whatever we want to dismiss from people too. So, yeah, I say that all to say, when it comes to judging people talking about you, or the guys being so respectful, I think if you're watching this, you feel like someone's being rude when they turn. So we'll see an example. Actually, let's get to an example.
I'd say I'm just more physically drawn to the other women. That's it.
No problem.
Nothing
Thank
against
you.
you.
Thank you. Okay, let's head back. All right, so we do have 5 remaining ladies. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
What I've realized is, Arlette, she walks backwards, right? When she goes from the person, she goes all the way back. And she usually says to the person next to her, hey, you don't have to walk backwards, you don't want to. What I really respect about Arlette, I think Arlette is not trying to purposely show people her posterior for the respect of her relationship. It sounds crazy, but I think that's the reason why. And you got to commend that because, again, I don't know the reason why, but something just tells me that either BM or herself just said, "Hey, that's not an intention that we want to draw," because we know people comment about that, and obviously, that's his wife is attractive to him. Sorry, but I think she does that for the respect of the relationship. I actually like that, or maybe just because she's presenting the show, she wants to always keep her face facing forward. So I don't know.
In a society that I would say glorifies extrinsic values such as wealth and social status, what would be an intrinsic value that is important to you?
Intrinsic.
Let's start here. Name and age.
Hey, my name is Shalane. I am 32 years old.
And Shalane, what do you do?
I am an office manager for
Yeah, I said I would pull up the other ones, didn't I? I don't think I did. So let me see right here. I'm gonna pull this up on my end, but I'm not gonna pull this up. So you guys can do the same yourself, just so you can keep in perspective. Okay, that page is private. Let's go back to the other ones. I'm gonna skip forward. Okay, so right here, let's see.
And Carmela, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant.
I wonder if the lib means liberal or Liberian or something. Okay, she just got one photo here. Okay, she's a mother of one. Okay, respectable.
Okay, no problem. Thank
Well,
you.
you're beautiful,
Thank you.
as I said before.
Let's go to the next one here. Let's start with your name and age.
Mimi, 28.
And Mimi, what do you do?
I'm a clinical therapist.
Page is private also. Okay, Virgo. Oh, so she's got Virgo in her bio, right? So let me talk about this real quick. So for me, I'm a Pisces myself. I know I'm a Pisces. I believe my son's a Pisces. And my daughter, I don't even know what my daughter is. I know my wife's a Capricorn. I need to research what my daughter is. I don't know what my daughter is, but and it's not because I just don't know. Based on my daughter's birthday, I just don't know. Like, I know my daughter's birthday. I don't know what the stuff is around the area. My son is a Pisces like me. But anyway, I do think when I have seen some of these shows, and I'm going to comment on this, when people have talked about the star sign, for me, I'm not a big believer in star sign determining someone's personality, because what you're basically trying to say is that the time of the year that someone's born has that means that they're going to have certain temperaments, certain behavioral patterns, and I don't believe that. I'm a big believer in personalities, yes, for sure, but I'm a big believer in observing what you see in someone, and then there's certain categories that they fall into that you can now say, okay, this person is There's a book I read called Personality Plus. You can say, okay, this person's a sanguine, this person's a melancholy, or this person's a so and so. I believe in that, but I can't lie to you, I don't believe in the star signs being a judgment of someone's character at all. I don't even think it makes sense. So one of you, if you can, someone comment in the comment section if you want to, and let me know. Maybe just tell me one way or your perspective on why that is important. But for me, I don't think it. I need some evidence, I guess, but it doesn't make sense to me that when you are born onto this earth, it determines someone can now just for to kind of see the foresight on your personality and character. Someone like popping a balloon based on you being a Pisces or something, I think is ignorant. And honestly, if you're here to find love, that it just kind of, if someone pops on those type of things, it kind of shows. It kind of gives an idea if you're struggling in your dating life. It gives an idea to why you possibly could be.
Empathy maybe would be a good answer. Like, I kind of forgot the question.
You want me to repeat it for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so what would be an intrinsic value that is important to you?
Okay, yeah, so my answer stands. It would be empathy. I think navigating this society, this world with empathy is super important because it allows you to like understand people and just you're able to
I think empathy is good.
relate
I
to
like
people
that.
more and just have more compassion towards people. And I think having compassion towards your fellow humans is super important. So that's something I put high value on.
I appreciate
Yeah, I think having compassion is important too, but there's perspective to it. I'm not gonna like comment on that too much right now. But having empathy and compassion, because the best thing in life is to have an open mind to knowing that certain scenarios and situations may not be what you think they are until you ask questions. That's what's been important for me in my marriage, right? We've struggled sometimes in not asking each other questions and not asking each other perspective on a certain situation to see if we're actually correct or not. So I like the fact that she said that for the simple thing. If she means keeping an open mind to perspectives and opinion, if you want to be on the same page or in alignment with your partner or someone in your life. So
your answer.
Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Lynn. I'm 28.
And Lynn, what do you do?
I'm a design engineer.
Okay, so if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
What do you mean by intrinsic?
Okay, so extrinsic would be in the realm of social status, popularity, wealth. So basically the opposite of that, something you can't see physically off, initial, something that's like internal.
That I value?
Yes.
see, it seems to me more. I can't zoom in here, can I? Okay, but and you guys can't see my cursor. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out. I need to change this so you guys can see my cursor. But the lady in the Jamaican lady at the start, I could tell she's Jamaican from her accent. This Jamaican lady at the start, at the first one, it's almost like she's nodding, like she understands the question more. I wish she would have asked him to explain better. Well, she asked him to say the question again, but it seemed like she's understanding the question a bit more than she did originally. But anyway,
For me, I would say humbleness. Just based off what I do for work and how far I've come, I would say that I'm very humble with where I am today. And I just feel like
Take your time.
yeah, I would say humbleness just because like life is short and you never know the different paths that people walk. So I'd never judge a book by its cover, regardless of how much money you have or how much money you don't. I just feel that everyone should just be humble. And yeah, I would say humbleness. Yeah. Based off like my lifestyle and and kind of like my day to day, I don't feel that I'm better or lesser than anyone. It's kind of just like, yeah, I just view everyone as equal, essentially. Yeah, it's humbleness. Yeah.
I appreciate your answer and your transparency. And you say you were 28?
Yes, 28.
Beautiful.
All right, let's go over here. Your name and age.
My name is Waverly, and I am 30 years old.
Okay, and Waverly, what do you do?
I am a digital marketing manager.
I don't think I searched the last lady, did I? But we'll skip that anyway. I'm not putting it on screen anyway. Let me just pause it and I'll play it just to see. Okay, this is an open Instagram. Let's see what this looks like.
Manager and a college professor and consultant.
Right. So if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
An intrinsic value that I really value is going to be my faith, just because it's taken me a long way in life. And it's something that like you can essentially hold close to you at night. Like when the money's gone, if you don't have a place to sleep, like the Father, the Holy Spirit, Yeshua is my foundation.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's perfect.
And over here, your name and age.
Ayana, and I'm 27.
Ayana, what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Okay.
I'm definitely okay. Why is she?
So what I would say is what
she
I
pop
learned
that
throughout
by
my
accident?
years is definitely
Yeah, they go in the background, man. She's interested, old Jamaican girl.
being adaptive and being able to give yourself grace. Life is not perfect. You're gonna go through things. You're gonna go through ups and downs. So I feel like it's up to the person to know, okay, let me adjust or let me pivot a little bit and move forward. It's not trying to fit in a box or fit societal norms. So that's what I would say is the main factor that I take in is always being adaptive and giving myself grace when things don't work out the way I want.
Perfect. I love it.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Nia. I'm 32.
And what do you do?
So I feel like it's up to the person.
Let me go back. I didn't get.
And it's something that like you can essentially hold.
I'm 27.
Ayana, what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer.
Let me see the social media. You just want to see what people are putting out there, because these guys don't get a chance to see that. It's like, okay, she's definitely not putting out wifey material stuff. Yeah, okay. So put it this way: if you guys are searching this yourself, this lady right here is definitely showing more than social media needs to see. I'll tell you that for sure.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Okay. So what I would say is what I learned throughout my years is definitely being adaptive and being able to give yourself grace. Life is not perfect. You're going to go through things. You're going to go through ups and downs. So I feel like it's up to the person to know, okay, let me adjust or let me pivot a little bit and move forward. It's not trying to fit in a box or fit societal norms. So that's what I would say is the main factor that I take in is always being adaptive and giving myself grace when things don't work out the way I want.
Perfect. I love it.
Yo, Jamaican girl in the background. Yo, I ain't
If we
gonna
can
lie
have
to
your name
you.
and age.
Hi, I'm Nia. I'm
Something,
32.
And what do
something
you do?
weird is going
So
on
I'm an
over
insurance
there.
claims adjuster,
Respectfully, all respectfully. You know me, guys. I keep it respectful. I never want to disrespect no one. But something interesting is going over there. Let me see. I pulled up her
singer,
stuff.
songwriter, model, overall creative.
Very busy. All right, if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
So an intrinsic value that I have is accountability. Whenever I feel as though that I've mistreated someone, I automatically apologize. Or even if they didn't state that they felt harm, I recap things that happened and I reach out to them and say, hey, was this an issue? Like, how can we fix this? Were you okay?
I love that answer. I don't like the immediately apologize, and I'll tell you why. But I love the fact that she takes accountability and the fact that she reflects over something and reaches out later. That is a quality. If you're looking for someone, a wife or someone like that, that quality is very important. Someone that will take the time to reflect, knows that they're not always right, knows that a scenario or situation can be much different to what they've seen or perceived. I've realized outside, what I've seen online and different things. A lot of people jump to conclusions these days. Matter of fact, I'm a business owner. If you go to my DMs, a lot of times when I don't respond to someone quick enough, they're like, "Oh my gosh, like, so you're not gonna answer my message?" And I'm like, "You don't even know if I've seen your message." For me, when you jump to a conclusion and you don't actually know exactly what the person's doing or what's going on in their life or what happened, you're putting yourself in position to look very silly. For me, I'm a big believer. It's just like in the court of law. I could be incorrect in saying this, but you're innocent until proven guilty. So if someone doesn't respond to you, or you have a situation with someone, until you can factually prove them guilty, until you can get 12 jurors to decide with you and confirm that what you're feeling is right, then you actually want to always be in a situation or come from an angle of, I actually could be wrong in this. I could be wrong. I could be wrong in what I'm saying. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's something to consider.
Okay with this, so I would say accountability.
So I think that's really good. Her being accountable and wanting to be accountable,
All right,
that is
so we did
that's
get
very
2
essential for
pops
people
back
that
here.
want
Why did we end
to
up
look
popping our
for a
balloon?
partner in life.
For me, it was just the initial attraction. It just wasn't immediate. But I liked everything you had to say, though.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. You know, I
Yeah, when
like
she says the
her,
immediate attraction, I
her
wonder
whole
why people don't
decorum.
pop their balloon earlier.
You know,
At the
her
same
sense
time,
of
if they're
style
looking to
is
listen to them, that's
amazing.
fine. But if
You know,
attraction is not going
I love
to
women,
be a
so
reason
you
for
know.
you to go to someone,
Yeah.
if that's a deal breaker for you, pop your
I say
balloon
that to
immediately
say
so
that
so the guy has an
I
opportunity
like.
to match with the
I
right
don't have
people.
many
I hate when people
deal
do that.
breakers when it comes to like how a woman puts herself together. That's what I mean by I love women. So I would never, if I see a woman that takes time and to put into her appearance, whether it's makeup, whether it's her lashes, whether it's her hair, you know, accessories, stuff like that, I look at that as she's putting forth the effort and trying to show me her best side, you know? So that's what I meant by your decorum and
Thank you.
Put on back. Okay, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I love how you're dressed. You look good. You clearly, you know, take pride in your appearance. You came out here today and you look good. When she gave her answer about religion and she said her intrinsic value is like religion and her faith and all of that, you said that it was your response was perfect, I think. I'm not a religious person, so if you value that, then I'm probably like not the person for you because I'm not a religious person. So that's why I popped.
And if you don't mind me asking, what do you believe in?
Honestly, right now, I'm not sure. I grew up Pentecostal, like heavily Christian. But right now, I don't have any core beliefs in terms of religion.
Okay, well, I respect that.
Okay.
You know, I would never put anyone down based on their journey because we're all on a journey. You know?
Absolutely.
So I respect that. I believe that two adults could have different belief systems.
When someone
and
says to me
respect
that they
each
don't have
other.
any core
You know,
beliefs,
so I respect you.
a lot of
Okay,
times
thank you.
that
I
could
appreciate
be
that.
they're not an accountable
Now, she's someone
person.
that's your type.
Not saying that's the case,
Absolutely. I'm, you know, all beautiful ladies.
but beliefs
You know, I love the shortcut.
align in many situations with accountability.
I do. You know, the color in the hair, everything is, you know.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. What is a passion of yours? Say, it's okay if your passion brings you money, but if you were to do something that did not pay you money and you would still find enjoyment out of that, what would that passion be?
Okay, let's start over here.
My name and age again?
Just answer the question.
Answer the question. Okay. A passion of mine is actually homemaking. Like, I love curating an environment for my friends and family that feels warm and welcoming. So, like, from cooking, baking, hosting. Yeah, I love all of that. Yeah.
Cool.
I appreciate your answer.
I do wonder when she was
over here,
talking
and
why
she
he
just
wasn't looking at her the
fitness.
whole time.
I
Sometimes
love the gym.
I wonder
live
about
in the
that.
gym most of
I
the
don't know
time.
where he's looking
So
at. I
as
can
long
tell
as
that
I'm able to do
he's
that,
like
it just makes
maybe
me
he's
feel more
nervous or it's an
wholesome.
awkward moment.
Yeah.
But sometimes he
Let's go to
just
our
like
last lady, your answer.
like he fades away
So,
mentally. I don't know what
obviously,
that
I would
is.
say singing, songwriting. I just really love incorporating sounds of nature in order to just really relax humanity. So,
Okay.
Can I ask her a question? What genre of music do you sing?
ooh, so originally I started with R&B, but I'm kind of all over the place right now. I want to dab into. I'm a piano. I also want to do a little bit of rap, a little bit of alternative. So
When she
but
says
mainly
rap,
R&B.
I'm wondering what kind of rap she's talking
Wonderful.
about. Because
Okay.
you know, some of the rapper these days,
It
the
is
modern
time
type
to
rap
pop
for
a
women
balloon.
is
Whenever
very
you're ready, go
sexualized
ahead
and
and
it's
pop
not.
one.
It's very sexualized at time and it's not specifically respectful to relationships or
All right,
likely
so why
that
did you have
someone
your
would
balloon
be
unpopped?
to their
So
relationship
I wanted to hear
situation.
him out. I think he's a
So let me pause this real quick. So like I was saying, like a lot of times people that are over sexualized in their rapping is not usually going to bring or attract the crowd or going to be in environments that are conducive to really respecting their relationship and respecting their, the relationship status and what they have going on with their partner. So I think he probably asked that question because he had that concern. He wanted to know exactly what kind of music. So in my perspective, again, you guys always hear me say that because I'm a big believer in I can only give you perspective. I can't act like I know what the guy is thinking. I don't know this guy. But I think that's a really good question, asking a genre if he's asking for that reason.
Well-versed person. But for me, originally, I was going to pop because he seemed very hesitant when it came to me. And then I heard him talking about like body physiques and stuff like that, which is fine. You like what you like. So me just thinking of the lineup, I'm like, okay, he has a better, stance with other beautiful women compared to me. So that's what it was. That was my thought.
Got it. So why Jenna popping her balloon?
I'll be honest with you. When I saw you do that pump fake, I was like, yeah, I didn't even have to think after that. At first it was hard because I was really examining all three exceptional options. All three of you are my type. You get what I'm saying? So I see beauty in different ways. So maybe one thing might not fit me, but maybe you might fit me. So I just popped basically because I saw you do the pump fake, like you about to pop it. So I was like, you know what?
I'm
if you
seeing
hesitant
something
about me,
interesting here. I'm going to tell you guys
I'd rather go
later.
with someone that's sure.
I'm going to let it develop.
Definitely. We're
I'm
besties.
watching certain
We were thinking the
personalities.
same thing. You pump faded
Yeah,
it
we
first.
locked in
You
for
did it
that.
first.
Yeah.
But yes.
All right, we good.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Okay, Shad, go ahead and ask our two remaining ladies another question.
Do you value romance? And if you do, what would be a romantic date in your mind? From start to finish, what would your ideal romantic date be?
Okay, start there and then come back. All right.
So a romantic date for me would.
Yeah, the way he just looks
I don't
off when
know.
she's
I would
talking,
say
I
I'm very
think.
easygoing. We can honestly do whatever. It really depends on.
I don't know what it is. There's something about his personality to me that um, I see something that seems dismissive. Like his girl might be talking and he's dismissive. I know with my wife sometimes I am not the best at fully paying attention, and I need to do better. That's accountability on me because what she says is important to me. She means the world to me. She's my number one woman and my number one of one woman. And I know sometimes I have to pay better attention to when my wife is talking. I know that for sure. But the way he's doing it to me, I feel like if you went on a dating show, the way he's doing it to me just seems a bit dismissive and like he puts himself above others. I don't know why I see that. Again, bro, if you see this, no disrespect, just perspective.
And how attentive we are to each other. If we're actively listening, you could even just pick an apple off the tree and just tell me to eat it. And I know it sounds real corny, but I'm someone who's real simple. Like we can just take a walk in the park, have a really in-depth conversation. So, and then.
Let me tell you this, guys. So now there's nothing wrong with someone that wants to do a lot and like have everything lavish and different things. But you find a woman that is okay with you picking an apple off and you eating it and her eating it, and that means something to her. That means that when you go through tough times, when you're going through hardships, when you're going through a situation, this is someone that does not care too much. Now, I've seen her page. It looks like she's into fashion and different stuff. But this means that she doesn't care too much about some of the small things that other women may care about that might dismiss you just because you're going through a tough situation. That's a quality value to have around you as men. If you're really looking for a quality woman, to me, if you're looking for marriage or someone, that's something quality to go by.
In the night under the stars, maybe just sitting on a blanket. So
Sitting on the blank, like stuff like
Very
that.
nice.
That's the thing. Stuff like that. See, I've seen this. I've seen people talk about, oh yeah, you would let your husband, you would let a man take you to a coffee. Man, I'll go take my wife to coffee right now, because my wife will appreciate that. Now, my wife likes to do good things and different things. I need to be a lot more thoughtful at times, absolutely. But for me, it's about the relationship. Yes, you go do nice things, yes. But even when I have family or different things around, if we go to amusement parks and do all this different type of stuff, you end up coming back and you sometimes do you even remember who you went to the amusement park with? it's about the connection, man. It's about who you're with, the connection, how you develop a relationship. That's the most important thing, regardless.
All right, and over here.
Piggybacking maybe on her "Don't Be Cheap Now." I like really elevated like dining experiences. So maybe a nice dinner, but then after dinner, being able to like go dancing, whether it be like salsa. I really love like soca music. Yeah, so an activity and food in combination would be nice.
I think that's nice. That's good.
Great answer.
I'm gonna switch it on over to them now. So, ladies, any questions for him? You have one? Okay,
Yeah, I have several.
go for it.
Okay. My first one is: do you partake in any what's it called? Any drug use of any kind?
No, I do not.
Okay. Oh, I can keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is if you are a man of faith, like what is your faith, and like what does your day-to-day look like with spending time with God, if that's something that you do?
Okay, so I'm a Christian, and basically my day-to-day walk would be me waking up in the morning. First thing I do, I have like a bottle of water by my bed. I drink that. I pray to God, thank him for waking me up this morning, for giving me all my faculties on my body are in perfect working order. A lot of people take that for granted, to be able to just wake up and get out of your bed on your own will and to be healthy, So I don't take that for granted, and I thank him every day for that. That's the first thing I do. And then I ask him to basically guide my steps throughout the day, So from I wake up, everything from what I eat to, showering, I'm always like talking to him at different intervals of the day. Like I'd say like a little short prayer, like, all right, I'm about to go on the street. There's traffic out there. People meet in traffic. I just ask for guidance along my journey to get there and get back to my family, safely. And that's it.
I think that's important, man. I think for me, even being a father of two, a husband, man, I tell you, man, the world is interesting, right? And I always pray these days, man. It kind of gets me emotional. I just pray every day, man, that I get to be with my kids, my wife, for the next 80 years. And we spend the next 80 years loving each other, being with each other. I know my kids are going to go on to do things in their lives, but that they're protected by the blood of Jesus and everything, man. That's so important to me. So when I hear him say that, man, it is really deep, because we do take that for granted, man. Right now, we do, a lot of us. So I love that he said that, because that's so important, man. Don't take that for granted, man.
Do you have kids, and where do you live?
I do not have any children as of yet, and I live in South Florida.
Okay.
Do you have any children?
No.
And where do you live?
I live in Dallas.
Texas. Okay. Perfect.
Good.
Yes.
All right, let's head down over here. Okay, any questions over here?
Absolutely. Do you believe in crying in front of your woman?
I'm not a very crying person, you know what I'm saying? But I do show emotion and I do show vulnerability. But to break out crying, I'm not built like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm built as, I have like an intestinal fortitude inside of me. So if something's going bad, I recoup, regather myself, and I think of solutions on how I could get over that obstacle. So for me to get...
There's nothing wrong with him saying that. There's nothing wrong with crying. I know he's going somewhere. I need to hear the rest of this. I could tell you, for me, I'm very similar to him. Intestinal fortitude. Now, I'm not afraid to cry in front of my wife. Absolutely not. I would say if he had a wife or kids and his answer was exactly the same, to me, when you have kids, to me, like when you see your kids sick or something going, if something happens to your kids, I'm crying, man. I'm crying. I'm sorry, man. I had a couple of situations with my kids before, and trust me, that's I tell you right now. Now with my wife too, there's certain situations, emotional conversations we have, and I feel comfortable to cry in front of her. To me, I think it's so important to like my wife would never make me feel embarrassed to cry in front of her. Um, I'm in this place in life too where showing vulnerability to me is so important. It's so you need to find, if you can find the fact that she's asking this question, guys, I think this is a perfect person, to, if you find a woman asking these questions, are you afraid to cry in front? That means she's going to protect you. She's not going to bash you. She's not going to go at your manhood. That is so important. That is important, man. I love the fact that she asked that question. She's showing to me a lot of things and a lot of qualities that masculine men, because to me, to be a masculine man is totally okay to cry. I think strength is being able to cry in front of your woman, trust her, and then still go out there and slay dragons, slay lions, and drag them into the house. That's actually strength, to be able to switch gears, switch lanes, right? Do you respect a car that can only go 3 gears, or you respect a car that can switch gears in different, different ranges? So hopefully that makes sense.
To the point of crying, that's never going to happen. Or before I say never, it would rarely. Like the chances are very.
I like the
slim.
fact that he
You know
changed
what
that
I'm saying?
from
But I would
never to
express to
rarely.
you, like,
Because
hey,
you mean never gonna
babe,
happen?
something going on with
That
me
sounds
right
like
now.
someone that's.
I'm not feeling, certain things, and I probably bounce some ideas off you, and because I like the inside of a woman as well. I'm very driven, I'm very focused, and I know what I want. But at the same time, I have a partner. I like to see things through her eyes, through her vision, because believe it or not, I don't know everything. My woman might see something that I can't see. You know what I'm saying? So I value her input, her opinion, and her guidance as well.
I would say all
So
in
is
all,
it
I love
something
it.
that
I
you're
love his.
comfortable with if it were to happen to the point where
I
you
love
couldn't
that she go right
compartmentalize
back
it
to it.
anymore?
Okay.
You see how she did that when she said, "Okay, skip all you're talking about." I like she respected what he was talking about. So if it was to happen, would you cry in front of your woman? Because I think if he says no, she's popping that balloon, because she understands that a man that's not okay with crying in front of his woman that he loves, there's something that, like, that's unrealistic. I think, I'm telling you, man, this lady, I think she's, for many men out there, I think she is um um marriage material for many men out there. If you're looking for someone, this lady, she seems to be very quality. Seems
I
to be. I
believe
don't
in
know.
mental health. So if it gets to a point where my mental health is in danger, then of course you got to let it out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, yeah, you got to let it out and kind of purge yourself of, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
I don't think your
that
mental
hurt,
health has to
whatever
be
it
in
is.
danger for you to cry.
So yes, if it comes to that point where my
But
mental health would be on the verge of breaking, I would definitely, have that outpour.
Okay.
Do you have any children, and where do you live?
I don't have any kids, but I currently live in Dallas, Texas.
Okay. And are you okay with commuting to Florida?
Yeah, I love traveling.
Okay, perfect. Wonderful.
Okay, those are 2 wonderful ladies. They had a lot of great responses. I know this one's going to be tough for you, but we do have to pop a balloon.
I'm skeptical about something. I'll tell you guys later.
Oh, what's going over there? All right, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just really feel like they'd be a beautiful pair for sure. So yeah.
Okay, blocking your own blessings, but is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, why would she
Yeah,
do
I'm a
that?
sucker for African men. You're African, right?
I'm black, but we're all from Africa. We're all from Africa.
Understandable.
See that? Wait, hold on. So you're a sucker for African men. You think this guy is awesome, and you think someone else would be a better match. Let me tell you something. The reality is, that girl, the other girl, could have not came to the show. What would you do then? Right? Oh, he's better match. Like, you wouldn't know. Obviously, we don't know that situation. If is just two letters that we can't. I mean, what does if mean? But for me, in my perspective, regardless, if you think this is the man for you, you go for it. I think there's something about him she's not really digging as much, and she's not willing to fight for. I think that's what we're seeing right here. There's something about him that she's not digging as much. I don't think she likes his answer as much. I think she saw an ego in his answer. I can feel that. I feel like she heard something is like, nah, this guy's not vulnerable. There's probably something going on with him. And I don't feel like I want to be at that place. She's probably had someone in her past that's a bit more vulnerable than him. Yeah, think about this, guys. She's probably had someone in the past that's a bit more vulnerable than him, and going with him would mean that she has to go, maybe that didn't work out, and she would have to go a step backwards to be with this guy because he's got a bit more. Maybe the person that she was with, it didn't work out, but 100%, he's vulnerable. Yeah, absolutely. I believe in being vulnerable. Too easy. You know what I'm saying? Something just gives me that feeling.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's given African, but yeah, it just seems like y'all would be such a beautiful pair for sure.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Let's head on back then. Okay, let me bring you on up here with us. Come on up here with us. Let me have you scoot that way. Have you stand over here. All right, y'all. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
Yes. How do you feel about celibacy?
I'm guessing you're saying celibacy towards marriage, or?
Correct.
Okay. I mean, I'm a Christian man, so I respect that, and that's not a deal breaker for me because I have built up a emotional intelligence, and my
So,
yeah, I don't have any.
to me, when someone says they've built up an emotional intelligence, I feel like there's a different way to say that if he really has done that effectively. In my opinion, I feel like if I would use that word, but I think the way I would have presented that was, um, I've learned the importance and the value of marriage and the importance of connection and intimacy and also boundaries and how to respect a woman that places a high value amount of respect on herself, stuff like that. I think maybe saying that, but the way he says, I built an emotional intelligence, almost sounds like he respectfully hasn't, and he just like found that word and he thinks he has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't have anything against that.
Have you ever practiced celibacy?
Yes, I have.
While in a relationship?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And was it successful? I mean, sometimes it's not. I mean, God gives grace.
Well, here's the thing: the way he threw his arms down and put his head to the side and laughing. If it has been successful and you really want this woman, yeah, absolutely, yeah, I have, yeah, for sure. I remember exactly the scenario, but he actually is giving me the vibe that he actually hasn't, and he's like, "Come on, man, let's just have a conversation later." Maybe he rather have this might be something he'd rather talk about privately, but he's having to be asked this question on the spot. I don't know.
Yeah, so you're saying, have I practiced celibacy in a relationship and was it successful?
Yes. Were you successful in the celibacy?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Okay, why'd you end up hopping?
I think it was the hesitation at the beginning about the celibacy, and then when you were explaining like your day-to-day like walk with the Lord, I think prayer is one aspect, but I'm also looking for someone who like incorporates like reading their Bible into that as well, because I think it can be hard to hear from God. Like, yes, we're praying, but it can be hard to hear from God if we're not also reading His Word, and that wasn't something that you mentioned. So I think it's the combination of the two.
Okay, I respect that. I mean, I do read my Bible. It's just in the unconventional setting that we're in right now, it slipped my mind. I'm not going to remember every little thing, every little
No, that's
detail.
fair, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you would have asked me that, I would have, gracefully just answered it.
Yeah, I think she should have asked that. That's true. I agree. If you're looking for something specific, ask the specific thing. You can't read. You know what? I get the vibe. Respectfully, Waverly, respectfully, I think you're probably an incredible person. Hopefully, you understand. I mean this in the most respectful way. And as I popped onto your Instagram, I did see that. Someone that's very close to my wife and I um, is following you, and you're following that person. So you must know them. So I mean this respectfully. I do feel you should ask someone a direct question if you're looking for a specific answer. I think that's, and I get the respectfully, I get the vibe that you make assumptions more. I like your questions, but you give me a vibe that you're probably someone that makes a lot of assumptions before asking questions, and then you ask questions in a manipulative way. Again, I don't know for sure. You seem like an incredible person. I just get that vibe. Something tells me. Anyway.
And tell you, yes, I do read my Bible at some point during the day.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, we'll have you head on back. Okay, Shad. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you so much for coming. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take this. Thank you.
That Jamaican lady has got me weak. There's something about. But I would say this. I think Waverly needs to go to a church to find a man. I think she. Something just gets me the vibe that she's. I'll see how this transpires. I get this vibe that she's looking for perfection. She's looking for something that is going to be hard to find in a show like this, specifically. Yeah.
Thank you, ladies.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name Body.
Body?
Go by, yeah.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 33.
And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur, vending machines, got a podcast, I do music. And then I franchise a dessert company in 2 malls.
Nice. All right, what do you like to do for fun?
Basketball, like the hoop.
A baller. Let's make it happen, bro.
I mean, poker. I'm
Let's
a
hoop.
homebody.
Okay.
I gotta go out the network, but I like to be home, watch a good series or something.
Okay.
That's
What do you?
pretty much it.
Okay.
Chess.
Chess. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
Beauty. I'm one of the people, like they say looks don't matter, but it mattered to me. But also being smart, loyal, because I'm sapio, so smart is real big. We can have intellectual conversations. Yeah, that's pretty much. It's like from the base level.
Okay, understandable. Now, what are some deal breakers?
I don't smoke or drink, so like cigarette smoke. If you smoke cigarettes, and then multiple baby daddies.
Okay, you said you
I don't
don't.
have no
You don't
kids.
smoke or drink.
No, I don't smoke or
You
drink
don't.
or
Okay,
have kids.
and have no kids.
No.
All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons. Let me hand you a pick.
Oh, the hard part.
Yes, I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons.
2.
2 of them. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
All right. Let's go. It's gonna be tough. All right. How you supposed to do this?
There we go. And one more.
Oh, it's gonna be tough.
Okay, let's start with the first one you ended up popping. All right, we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Carmela.
I think why it took him time to pop the balloon, just so you know, I think guys, when we're bigger, he's a taller guy. And I'm 6'6", by the way, if you guys didn't know. But when you're taller, you naturally do not want to, you naturally feel like you're stronger than you are. And I think popping a balloon, like physically towering over a woman and trying to pop a balloon and, thinking, okay, I don't want to hit the girl's fingers, you do end up going a bit too soft, right? So I think just understand, I feel him when he tried to pop and it didn't work out that well. I feel him for that mindset.
And I'm 31.
All right, and Carmela, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I'm just listening, trying to get more information to learn about him.
Okay. So is he someone physically your type?
Yeah.
Okay. I was a little hesitant, but I'll let you slide. All right, so why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, I thought she was older than 31. Thought she was older, so I was looking and I was like, she probably be a little older, so I popped it.
Okay, interesting.
I respect that. I think she does look older than 31.
We got one more pop over here, your name and age.
Ayana, 27.
Okay, and Ayana, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear him out. He also mentioned a word that a lot of people don't understand what it means, which is sapiosexual. So I like people that actually are very intellectual and like to have deep dive conversations.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Be real, I don't even have a direct answer. I went with how I was feeling. I just popped that way out.
Respectfully, the nose piercing, like in the bridge kind of thing, I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. Someone comment, please. When you guys watch this, someone comment and tell me, like, what is it supposed to be attractive? Like, to me, the nose piercing to the side, the nose. My wife has one, and yeah, I like that. I think that's, I love it. I love it on my wife for sure. But the one in the, I don't get. To me, I just think about when you blow your nose. I just think about snot hanging on it. I don't. It doesn't. It just looks nasty to me. It just. I don't know.
I feel it.
Okay.
But it wasn't like off the lip. It was just I felt went off the feeling. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Right.
Yeah, that Jamaican girl has got me
Okay,
weak,
so we've
fam.
got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them
Why
a
she?
question.
Yeah, bro, you got pop Jamaicans.
All right.
Yo,
So if I
Jamaican.
was, let's just
Much
say I'm
respect.
in the shop and your ex coming there and he was talking about you or his
Look at her
time with you or
expressions.
describing you. What's some of the things I probably would hear? I would hear.
So
You get the
basically,
question?
how would your ex describe
Like
you?
if he was over, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Name and age first.
Good
then
question.
Answer this question.
Sure. My name's Shalane. I am 32 years old.
You gotta be honest.
My ex would describe me as a very affectionate person. I also love like doing surprises. So like if it's a birthday or like any special date in our life and our relationship, I love to like plan things. I'm a very neat and clean person, and I'm low-key a control freak, so I like to know what's going on at all times. So he'd probably mention that
Respectfully,
as
when I hear
well.
low key control freak from a Jamaican,
Your name and
respectfully,
age and answer to this
she
question.
high
Hi,
key.
my name is Lynn, and I'm 28.
That's my assumption. Again, this is an
I would say
assumption.
my ex would describe me as very giving and very selfless. So I like to prioritize like the people that I care about. So when it comes to like friends or family, if anyone needs me, like I'm very reliable. Yeah, I would say I'm very very reliable. Yeah.
Name and age and answer this question.
My name is Waverly. I'm 30. My ex would probably describe me as loving, caring, definitely a woman of God, super neat, and yeah, I think that's it.
That's good. Let's go over here. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Mimi, 28. I would say my ex would describe me as very caring, detail oriented. I remember the small details he says, and also affectionate.
Name and age and answer to this question.
My name is Nia. I'm 32. And first of all, we be in a barbershop together, so he better not say nothing crazy. I'm very patient, nurturing, understanding, but also I will ghost you in a heartbeat if my standards are not met. So
Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. So, hold on. When she says ghost you in a heartbeat if standards are not met, I'm wondering, is that over like one scenario, one situation? Because if you're an understanding person, to me, an understanding person and someone says they'll ghost you in a heartbeat if standards aren't met, I'm a little skeptical about that. I'm wondering, what do you mean by that? Ghost you in a heartbeat if standards aren't met. That just doesn't sound to me. I don't know. That just doesn't sound to me. There's something about that I'm not digging. Is it just me? How do you go from being a very respectful person to someone, a respectful, understanding person, to someone that will ghost if standards ain't met? Respectfully, again, ma'am, I don't know you. I would never disrespect you. I'm just asking, I just feel like you sound very understanding, respectful, you do. But if standards aren't met, I just can't see a situation for someone like yourself to use the word ghost you. That just sounds, that I can't put my finger in it. It just doesn't, I just didn't expect that from you, ma'am. I didn't expect it from you. Chat, comment, tell me, did that throw you off just now?
Let's head back this way. So we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I don't think that you're a bad-looking guy, but like the more I looked at him, I just wasn't attracted. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what was it?
I don't know, cause his height's good, his face is okay. I just feel like if he approached me when we were out, I wouldn't really be interested.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I probably wouldn't approach her either.
Okay.
She's not an ugly woman or nothing, but I probably wouldn't approach her either.
Okay, and why not?
I mean, just it wouldn't make me say, let me go talk to her. Like, just looking at her wouldn't make me say, I'm gonna go approach her. Like, nothing about her stick out to me to make me like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to her.
All right. Fair enough.
All right. Now we did get another pop down here. All right, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I was thinking about
Why
it.
she
You
making
said
all
in
those
the
faces,
beginning that
man?
you don't drink or smoke. I know that sounds childish, but I do like to have fun. I'm very professional, but I also like to have fun. And in my experience, people that don't do that are very judgmental. That's fine. You can do what you
Okay, hold on. When someone says, I like to have fun, you came here to find love. In my opinion, I don't want anyone to ever give up something that's important to them. But to me, if you find a perfect person and you say you have fun, I'm very interested in that comment because fun, okay, what does fun mean to you? I don't know if he's about to ask this, but I'll ask, what does fun mean to you? Because, and when someone says, oh, people can be judgmental, a lot of times it's because, respectfully, ma'am, I don't know you, ma'am, respectfully. A lot of times it's because they're doing certain things that are promiscuous, of a promiscuous nature. Like, there's a very fine line, right? And I haven't seen it on social media. I'm not going to search right now. I don't think I've seen it. But there's a very fine line. So what do you mean very judgmental? When someone says that, guys, remember, when someone says judgmental and they haven't asked you, okay, what do you mean by that? This is what I do. They don't tell you what they do. It's most likely worse. Most likely it's worse because here's the thing, and I said this many times, women are not held, it's harder for women to be accountable because the way the world is catered towards women, men have to be accountable by nature. That's how the world that's how it is socially. So when someone says, oh, I like to have fun, and usually people like that, are judgmental, it sounds to me like fun is very turned up and something that many men, masculine men that are looking for a woman, a wife, may not really be happy with. Respect to you, ma'am. I don't know you, respectfully, and I mean it all respectfully. I don't disrespect you, but yeah, that's my thoughts.
want, but I like to have fun. So that's why I popped.
Okay. But is he someone that's your type?
He's very handsome.
Okay. Same thing here.
Is she pretty?
She's pretty okay.
Thank you.
Get a pass.
I mean,
What do you mean not like you like to have fun? I wish you would have asked her, what does fun mean? What do you do to have fun? I like to have fun. To me, why is smoking fun? Like, I don't understand why you call smoking fun. Like, why is like damaging your lungs fun? Now, I guess people could say weed could be medicinal. Don't get me wrong. I don't smoke weed. I have occasional drinks, but anyway, I'm gonna start stopping now. I'm hearing some stuff about drinks and the C word, CANCER word. Um, but yeah,
All right. So we've got 3 balloons left. Go ahead and ask these ladies another question.
also, that lady that just spoke, I feel like she's very insecure. If you notice that she doesn't give proper eye contact when someone's right in front of her. I think there's something about her. I can't see properly, maybe her face or something like that, that she's insecure about. And she's, hiding from me. I don't like the way she doesn't give eye contact. It's kind of like, not to be funny, respectfully, ma'am. I promise you, respectfully, I never disrespect. I told my wife when I did this, I'm going to be the most respectful. I'm not going to disrespect any woman. It's giving perspectives and opinion. But something that there's something she's insecure about.
what's your love language?
What's your love language? Okay. What is your love language?
I would say I have a giving and receiving love language. So the way I give love is acts of service.
The Jamaican woman, what is up with her? Anyway, she's, yeah. I'll be surprised to see someone, matches up with her. Definitely. Respectfully, Jamaicans, I vibe with Jamaicans. And the love language, I don't think people always pop at the same time if they heard something that is the reason why they pop. So I'm wondering why the love language comment. Anyway,
But the way I receive love, I would say it's words of affirmations and quality time. So we can just be sitting in a room together, and we don't even have to be talking, just so long as you're like physically there and we just share a space. I enjoy that, as well as words of affirmations, like telling me like compliments or just reassuring me if I had a long day at work and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay. And over here, what's your love language?
My love language is gifts, and I know that can sound like gold digger-ish, but it's in the way that like when you're out and about and you see something, it's like, oh, I think Waverly would really like that. Like it's the concept of you thinking about me while you're doing other things.
Okay. Sounds good. And we
I think that's a nice answer. I think that's a nice answer. I need to do much better than
Why'd you
that.
pop your balloon?
Wife, if you see
The
this,
more I just kind of
I need
studied
to do
you,
better.
I
I know.
realized that you're not necessarily my type. You seem just a little bit too chill. I love chill people in general, but it has to be like a balance for me. So.
Okay, so you want to be a little more. What you want him to do?
Oh, that's
your
funny.
posture, tone of voice, the questions
I see
that
what
you're
she's saying.
asking. So, yeah.
Got you.
Nothing wrong with the questions
she's
he's
the one
asking,
that
but I
you're
see what she's saying.
Cute. Baby, I'm old.
You can be cute at any age.
I know. I'm just messing with you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. And we got a pop back
Chat.
here. Why'd you end up popping
Comment
your balloon?
section.
As crazy as it sounds,
I'm kinda
only
changing.
5'2", so I feel like you're a little too tall. But all your answers are great. I think you're very attractive. It's just the height thing since I
5'2",
am
okay.
so short. Sometimes I feel like when I have a guy that's towering over me, I just feel like aesthetically it kind of looks a little off. Yes.
Aesthetically, what does it matter?
Just a tiny.
If you find the one you love, what does
How
it
tall are
matter?
you?
6'4".
6'4".
6'4". Okay, I'm
And
6'6".
And I'm 5'2", so yeah, I think it's just a tiny bit too tall.
Okay, understandable. Now,
There's something
is
else
she
you don't like
someone
about him. If she thought he was perfect, she'll climb that tree.
I mean,
Respectfully.
all right, so guys, any questions for each other?
I have. Can I do all my questions? Okay.
All the questions. You got a lot of them.
You mentioned you play poker. Do you play poker for money?
Yes, I play it for fun and for money.
Sorry.
That's
It's
cool.
the gambling. Yeah.
Okay, you know, you said you're a woman of God, gambling. We know how that goes.
And is.
Okay. All right, so is she someone that's your
She
type?
pretty.
Thank you.
See, he upgraded.
Her
It was
look good.
cute. You like, you got
Been
pretty.
pretty. Ah, okay. Clocked it.
So prior to him saying that, why was your balloon unpopped?
I definitely just wanted to be able to ask more questions. I definitely wanted to start with what you already shared, which was the poker thing, and I probably would have, if had it not been for money, I probably would have asked more questions after that too. So.
I'm thinking about in the for guys
man.
chat.
All right,
let me know in
that
the
is
comment
all the
section.
balloons popped.
Would you
We
want
do
me to
thank you so
speed
much
these
for
up
coming. Let's
1.25
give it up for 'em,
speed?
ladies.
I think 1.25 speed would be good. Do I have this on 1.2? I usually have it on 1.25. Hold on.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
No, I have it.
What's your
Wait.
name?
James.
James?
Oh, I
James,
have it
how old are
regular.
you?
I'm
Okay.
34.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a recent law school graduate, and I also do a little bit of commentary work, legal and political.
All right, nice. So what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go on vacation. I like to just hang out with friends and family. I like to do a lot of humanitarian work. I do a lot of work with the homeless, a lot of work with at-risk youth. And I just like to watch like crime stories, keep up with legal stories in the
Okay.
news. Yes.
All right, lawyer. Almost though, right? Almost. Okay,
Almost.
congrats on graduating.
Thank you.
Now, what do you look for in a woman?
I like someone who is very family oriented.
Okay.
Someone who's going to put family above career. I like someone who likes to go to church and values a relationship with God. I like someone. Okay. I like someone who maybe just is into the things that I like to do, you know, into like helping homeless people, into at-risk youth, someone who's naturally nice, just a naturally kind person. It's not forced. Someone who's nice to the way.
Hey guys, so someone told me I'm not really the biggest fashion guy. I'm a minimalist. You're gonna see me a lot of times with black shirt, white shirt. I'm very regular. But for me, when you wear a jacket like this, don't you unbutton that first tie if you the first button if you don't have a tie? Isn't that like politically correct? I don't know if that's the right word, but I don't know. When you don't have a tie and you have that top button done, to me, it looks like you're strangling yourself. That's my personal opinion. Well, technically, the tie would be like you're strangling yourself, but I think the tie is regular. Am I tripping here, guys? Chat. Someone let me know.
waitress, but it's also nice to the CEO of the company.
Okay, all right, that's a good one. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
I don't like someone who is just unreliable, says one thing, does another. Someone who
Timing of
doesn't
that
value
pop.
a
You don't want to
relationship
be.
with
No,
God. Someone who
just
is
want to.
just
Let's not
has no
assume.
direction in life. You
Yeah.
know,
We can't
so
assume here.
Okay.
that would be the top three.
All right, so we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over to see why they ended up popping. Your name and age.
Hi, my name's Shalane. I am 32 years old.
Okay. Shalane, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
You said that you want somebody that values a relationship with God and that like goes to church. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I grew up religious, but I don't practice a religion right now. And yeah, that just wouldn't align with like my life, basically. I love your jacket though. It's
Thank
fire.
you. So, are you atheist?
Honestly, I'm halfway between atheist and agnostic. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I know for a fact like I'm just not Christian right now.
Right. And the thing is, I've dated atheists before. In the past, and really nice people, you know. But I would say at this age, where I actually am marriage minded, someone that I want to bear my children, I would say I want someone
Equally yoked.
Yes, someone equally yoked as well.
No, I got you, and I respect it.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I popped.
But I'm friends with atheists, and you know, I think they're good people.
Everybody has some good in them. All right, now is she someone that's your type?
Very pretty, very attractive, very nice feet. That's actually something that's that I look at as well. And I think the haircut looks really good on her.
Thank you.
See, for me, okay, when someone says very nice feet, so if you guys don't know, I'm born and raised in London, but I am Nigerian. I'm Nigerian by descent. I'm a proud Nigerian. I'm on Niger over here. And here's the thing for me. When people talk about feet, I just don't get it. Like, to me, I personally don't care if my wife's feet were busted. Put it this way. I don't care about feet in general. I just don't. To me, I don't think you can control feet. You can have bad feet. Now, yeah, maybe maintenance wise, but I think when people say that, it might be like a crooked toe or something like that, hypothetically. But if someone has a crooked toe and they couldn't control that, but they clean their feet up nice, would you still say it's bad feet? And would you really not have a wife for, let's say, her toes crooked or something? I don't get the feet thing. Now, people might have a foot fetish, hypothetically. Okay, cool, that's fine. But when you're looking for a wife, like, who cares about the feet? Except for, okay, being maintained, I guess, if you're going to show them. Anyway, respectfully, of course.
So, I mean, very, very attractive person for sure. Love the accent too. Where are you from?
I'm from Jamaica.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I've been here a while, but the accent is still there.
You're going nowhere.
No, it's
Right.
not. I appreciate that. I think you're pretty attractive as well, if
Oh,
that
thank
counts
you.
for anything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Lynn, and I'm 28.
Lynn, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I like the way you dress. I think you're attractive, and I love that you mentioned humanitarianism, because that's something I value as well. It was just when you mentioned you're looking for a woman that at this point is valuing starting a family or a family over a career. Right now, I am only 28, so at this point in my career, I'm still like career focused, and I'm kind of
Only 28, still career focused. Let me ask you guys, what? Like, when you're 28 years old, as a woman, man, I mean, I think that's a good age to at least have one kid, if you have one. Now, she's here, obviously, but just starting your career. Now, I know some people, I've got some friends, I know some people that are older, they only have one kid because then they regret. But life is not going to be perfect. Like, your career, you can get fired from your job at any point. I honestly, to me, I sometimes believe, respectfully, man, respectfully, sometimes I believe, do you not feel like you have the talent or the skills enough to, at no point in your life, to be able to get, and also, the world is not a lot more respectful to women that on their timeline are having kids. So what do you mean, like, you're only 28? 28 years old? Come on. I mean, you can have complications having kid 33, 34. You're just starting your career. Well, you started it late, but if you want kids, if you do want to have a family for real, then 28 years old isn't a bad age. Like, what do you mean? I see a tattoo on her arm too. I'm not sure what that is. It looked like a person. I don't think it's a kid because you don't have any kids. It don't sound like. Or she already has one. Does she have a kid? Did she say this earlier? Chat, someone comment below. Did she have a kid? I don't know. If she does, tell me something different. Does she? Well, she might have a kid. I don't know. Okay, now she already has a kid. I think I understand, because if she already has a kid, I can understand her not wanting to have another kid because she wants to focus on her career. I can respect that. But does she have a kid? I don't know. Someone tell me. But anyway, yeah.
A family is kind of like the second thought. So I just feel like as of now, we're not aligned because I am career focused and you're looking for someone who's kind of like wanting to kind of start
If
that
she
family.
does have
So
a
I still
kid,
think where I'm
I
at right
hope
now
she
would
will
be
reveal
okay.
that.
That's literally just it.
All right.
All right.
I would say that I didn't exactly mean someone who's ready to start a family today. I just meant that basically when we get married,
Oh,
when you do get married, you kind of put family above career.
Oh, for sure.
But not right this instant. But I understand, the ideology, and I think she's an attractive person as well.
Thank you.
I like the way she's dressed, and she has a nice smile.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name
Yeah,
and age
Jamaican
and
girls
why
got
you
me
end up
weak,
popping your
fam.
balloon.
I'm telling you, she's gonna go
Ayana, and I'm
viral for
27.
sure.
Originally, it was because you were so soft-spoken. Like, you're so sweet. I'm a native New Yorker, and we're very loud. So I want to make sure that you're very, you feel equate. You don't feel like I am an alpha woman, but you don't feel like overly powered by me. I think it's amazing that you are getting your law degree. That's what my parents wanted me to do. Wasn't happening because my BS is in criminal justice. So that's beautiful. And I love the fact that you actually give back to the community.
Are
'Cause
her
a lot of
eyes
people don't
real?
invest that time, especially in our Black community. So kudos to you. But yeah, that was the main one. I was
I
going
don't
to
think
touch
her
on
eyes
the
are
fact
real,
that I
are
am
they?
very career driven, but you highlighted what you meant by it. So I'm not going to even feed on that.
Yeah. What about for
Well,
her?
I think that I don't know. As far as me being soft-spoken, I'm actually originally from Georgia, southern Georgia, small town called Hinesville, and
I've
now
heard of
I'm out in
Hinesville.
Los Angeles. So just kind of where I was raised,
Yes.
but
That's fair.
can't help that.
That's
But
fair.
as far as is she my type? I think it's a very eclectic style.
Yes.
I do like the boots and the combination,
Thank
and
you.
all the girls have very nice teeth.
And she sounded like she feel like she might be too strong for a man. But and I understand being a New Yorker, but at the same time, I mean, isn't that a balance, right? If she knows how to respect her man, then I don't think that should be an issue. If she knows how to respect a man, respect him and his values, and yeah, if you respect your man, I don't think where you're from really matters in my personal opinion. But to me, there might be an issue there where she does have a challenge respecting someone that doesn't have a stronger voice. That's what it sounds like to me. So
I haven't seen any bad teeth yet, so very nice teeth as well.
Thank you. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Waverly, and I'm 30. And I popped my balloon. I just want to start by saying the faith aspect. I mean, that is definitely what I'm looking for. Like someone that's a man of God, serious about their faith, wanting to serve the community. But after hearing your voice for a while, the kind of like she mentioned, the soft spokenness just wasn't attractive to me.
Okay.
I want you to come out here.
not tussling, but yeah, like that kind of just contributed to kind of just the lack of attraction initially.
let me say this. I do feel as though, like for me, I've got a deeper voice though, but I can see myself. I'll never be in this scenario. Found my wife for the rest of the time. The number one of one. But I do understand someone talking softer, I guess. Not talking softer, but I do understand him trying to be respectful. Now, this might be his regular voice, don't get me wrong, but there's something about being respectful and talking respectfully to people. There's nothing wrong with that, So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Got it. No, she's someone that's your type.
I don't know. As far as the soft spokenness, again, I don't know. It's kind of I don't know exactly what you mean by that. As far as like you want someone to speak louder or speak deep, voice be deeper, or
I don't even know how I would describe it. I was
because
almost
it could be changed. It can always kind of change up no matter what. So, do you want to get your balloon back?
no, I want you to be your authentic self. Like if that's just how you.
Yo, hold up. Hold on. Wait, was that something I know happened there? Yo, That was funny. My man literally was like, so it could be changed. He likes her. He likes her. He's looking for someone like her. He's looking for someone like her. I could tell he likes her for sure. I like. He's got a sense of humor. I think for him changing his voice like that actually shows you he has a sense of humor too. So that was definitely that was definitely funny. I ain't gonna lie to you for sure. Let's get back to it.
You talk is how you talk. I know, like, kind of like for some people, there's certain sounds that can just be like nails on a chalkboard, you know. And so, not that your voice is.
His voice is nails on chalkboard?
No, I was just making the comparison.
She's just making a
I was
reference,
making the
guys. She's
comparison
making a
that
reference.
For some
Come
people,
on.
it's like that's just
You
not
know what?
something I necessarily want to hear.
I hate when people do that. It's clear that she's making a reference. His name is like the. I respect Arlette and BM, so I'm never gonna say about them. But I just feel as though when someone says that, it's very, very clear. It's so clear, guys, so clear that they're meaning it in a respectful way. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, but they're trying to give a reference. I'm big about using references. So Waverly, I feel you, Waverly. There's nothing wrong with what you said. Yeah.
All day, you know, and because I want to like get married, like my ultimate goal is marriage. Like I want to hear, like his voice. It'd be pleasant. So yeah.
All right, cool.
Sounds good. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I respect that.
All right. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Mimi, 28. I love your style. I love the suit. And I also love your philanthropy. I'm a therapist. I work with people all day. It's really the religion. I am spiritual. I have an intimate relationship with God, but I don't believe in, at this point, organized religion. I don't go to church. And that's kind of just where I'm at right now. So I feel like it wouldn't be a match.
Cool beans. Are you an atheist as well?
I'm not an atheist. I believe in God and have an
Okay.
intimate relationship with Him.
Okay, cool beans. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I think she.
I like how she said that was respectful. It seemed like she took a bit of offense when he said, "Are you an atheist?" Yeah, but yeah, let's just move on. Sorry, something about this person that respectfully that I feel. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll see.
She's an attractive person. I do like the tattoo as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, nice feet as well.
Uh-oh. You're looking at all the feet.
Okay.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Nia. I'm 32 years old. Oh, don't do that.
Look, you said not to look.
Give it talent. You're a very dapper gentleman, very established, and I love that beautiful man. I just feel like there's, I don't want to say the attraction. Everybody always says the attraction, but you know when you feel it, when you just want to be drawn to somebody and you can't help it. And also, I'm not necessarily in church. I'm not an atheist. I'm a bit more spiritual, so I just don't want to hold you up there. So,
Well, I want to just clarify, I guess, that when I say a relationship with God, I don't mean that I'm ultra saved or that I even read the Bible every day or anything like that. I just simply mean I go to church when I can. I also kind of watch sermons online, and I do have a relationship with God where I do pray very often. But I mean, I curse. I mean, I still live a normal life, if you will. I mean, I still do other things, but I still have a relationship with God, and I just simply want someone that has that as well.
Okay.
But I didn't want to, my friends or whatever to watch this and think like, oh, he's trying to make it seem like, I still live a normal life. I just simply want someone who has a relationship with God or is pursuing a relationship with God.
okay, understandable.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I mean, I love.
I talk.
Can you zoom in on the feet? Zoom in on the feet. No, I think no, I think she wears short hair very well as well. I think a lot of women don't know that they don't wear short hair well sometimes. But I think she does. She wears it very well.
Thank you.
And I like the outfit. And nice.
Did he say? Wait, hold on. He said a lot of women don't know that they don't wear short. Yo, my man, low key, he's smooth. He said a lot of women don't know that they don't wear short hair well. Nothing wrong with that comment though. Look, I'm a big believer that if he's saying it like that, there's truth. That's it. It's not rude. Truth. But that was funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was funny.
Let's head back. So we do have an unpopped balloon over here. Let's have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Carmela and I'm 31.
Okay. And Carmela, why do you still have your balloon unpopped?
I'm just listening, trying to get more. I do like his faith in God. He seems like he
She
got
does
his
look
stuff
older.
together.
She
So that's
does.
something that I'm looking for.
Okay, nice. So, any questions you guys may have for one another?
Where are you from?
Liberia. I was born and raised in Liberia. I came here
Okay,
when I
there
was
you go.
9.
To Phoenix?
No, I live in Atlanta, but I'm saying I was born in Liberia.
Okay. So how long you been living in Atlanta?
Like 2 years.
Okay, cool. And what are you looking for in a man?
First of all, I'm looking for a God-fearing. I'm looking for a man who can lead, and I'm looking for a partnership, somebody that we can work together as a team.
When was your last relationship?
2 years.
2 years ago? From a guy in Atlanta?
No, it was long distance.
Oh, long distance.
Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you guys break up?
Lack of communication and consistency.
You have children?
Yes, I do have one.
How old?
He's 8.
Okay.
Is
That's
that a
all.
problem?
I'll hear your questions if you have any.
Yeah, it's a child problem.
No, it's not.
Okay.
That's your only question for him?
And long distance. Where you say you?
I currently live in Los Angeles.
Okay, so is long distance a problem for you?
No, I used to live in Atlanta as well, actually. So I still have family down there, and I go.
Oh, okay,
visit.
okay. Hold on. You see when he said, you guys see when he said, was your ex in Atlanta? And she said, no, long distance. I now know because he used to live in Atlanta. He's like, okay, if I come to Atlanta, are we going to run into your ex?
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I mean,
Don't do me too bad.
hey, whenever y'all say don't look, I'm gonna tell him to zoom in. Whenever y'all say, so I do like the outfit. You know, I think I like the hair as well. I like the style of the hair. She says she's into faith-based as well, and she's a mother, so kind of showing a nurturing skills and a caring ability. So you asked, was a child a problem? The child itself is not the problem, but the age.
Okay.
The age is the problem for me. I don't mind playing stepdaddy, but it would have to be to someone, I would say 10, 12, or older.
Okay.
And I say that because I feel like if I date someone with a young child and we break up and I have an attachment towards this young child, and then we're not talking, we're mad at each other, our relationship is separated, what happens to that relationship with that innocent child, who probably
Wow.
has built an attachment towards me as
Wow.
well?
What
So
perspective.
someone that young, I wouldn't want to be around unless we were like very serious.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped. Let's head on back
Wow.
then.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
like that
I said, that's
perspective.
all the
I like
balloons
that. I
popped.
respect
We do
that.
thank you
I
for
respect
coming
that.
on. Give it up for him, ladies.
Now, you can't have anything perfect for sure. I'm a big believer. You can't have anything perfect. I think personally that I don't think men, if you don't have any kids, I don't personally think you should get with someone that doesn't have any kids. I do think someone with kids is best for someone with kids. There's a science to that. Not a science. There's Lauwerz science to that. I think there's something about that makes more sense than having no kid and being with someone that has a kid. I think there's a level of respect, especially if the woman has a kid and the guy doesn't have the kid. The woman has to be a lot more emotionally intelligent to respect the man. Whereas I think if the guy has a kid that he's really involved in taking care of, the woman naturally, I would feel, if she has a kid, would respect that man. In my personal opinion, I feel like one woman, because sometimes the one with a kid sometimes can be like, hey, well, I have children, you don't, right? And it could be a contentious part of the relationship. My personal opinion. I've never been in that situation ever. But yeah, my personal opinion. And me and my wife, our 2 kids are from us, right? No kids before, both of our kids together. So, yeah.
After the show, if Waverly doesn't get a match, I would like to give her my Instagram, my phone number, because she is like perfect to me, honestly, like perfection. So if you don't get a match, hit me up, because I can always deep in that voice.
Yeah, I love cuz. Yeah, I'm feeling dude. Here's the thing, I'm feeling dude. To me, Waverly, if you don't get a match, just get to know the guy. He's got a sense of humor. He's a God-fearing guy. He's a regular dude. You're not going to find perfect. You came to pop the balloon and find love. You should have went to church if you were looking for perfect. In my personal opinion, respectfully, Waverly, respectfully, I think you're an incredible person. But hit dude up if you don't get a match. My personal opinion. I got yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say something, but this is a
All
respectful
right,
channel.
let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Colin. I'm 30. You ain't asked me my age.
I didn't, but it's all right. Go ahead. Let us know your age.
My name's Colin. I'm 33.
And what do you do?
I'm a mechanical technician. I work on
Dude's got good energy, I could tell.
skills, reverse osmosis. Basically,
He's got good energy.
We make pure water for pharmaceutical companies, and they use that water in turn to make vaccines and medicines.
Wow. Okay.
To help people.
Nice. So what do you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like to work out. I like to go jet skiing. Since I moved to Florida, I've been really into salsa dancing, bachata dancing. So I like to do those things, stay active, you know.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
What I look for in a woman is first, you got to be a godly woman. Also, she has to just be kind, be nurturing, nice, honest.
Okay.
And yeah, not too much.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are no cigarettes.
Okay.
Other deal breakers, I can't do atheists. And also, I can't do too much ratchetness. I can do a little bit, but not too much, all that.
Okay. All right, so we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there. Right. I wonder why she popped. All right, your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, my name is Shalane. I am 32 years old.
Hey, Shalane.
Hi. Oh. I popped because you said that you want a godly woman, and that's not me.
You.
Nah.
It's all good, I understand.
All right.
Maybe we can convert you later on.
I grew up Christian, Pentecostal at that.
Yeah, never try to convert someone.
Right,
Come on, bro.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I hope he's joking. I think he's joking.
He
I hope
that,
he's joking.
You had your balloon unpopped. Why?
He's not bad looking, and I wanted to hear him out. And you said you're from Florida?
Correct.
And I'm also living in Florida, so.
All right.
Yeah, we're in Florida.
West Palm Beach.
West Palm. Oh, I'm in Tampa, but
Tampa.
It's Florida, same state.
Yeah. 3-hour drive, not too far.
Exactly.
Right up the road.
But yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Now, she's someone that's your type?
Honestly, yeah, I would approach her, you know, if I saw her out.
Okay.
You know, like your skin, like your style. So.
Okay, a little ball here.
Yeah. Ain't no wrong, it's different, so.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
For sure.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Ayana, 27.
Okay. Ayana, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So originally, I was loving the context of the things that you were looking for. But when you said ratchet, I know there's so many different like dilemmas to what makes someone come off ratchet. I'm from New York. So yeah, anything you probably say, me talking with my hands right now, so you look at them could be considered ratchet. I don't know. I'm using that as, I might be being a little,
I don't know why people make assumptions for people. He didn't say that.
But what I'm saying is,
But
what I
maybe
wear,
she's not
anything
feeling
could be
guys
considered
when she,
ratchet. You get
look,
what I'm
let me
saying?
tell you
So
something,
I'm saying
man.
me talking with my hands in my
When someone does that, they're not probably feeling someone as much, or they're insecure about something and they don't want to be judged, which is totally fine. But I don't think she's feeling him that much, because if so, let him have the opportunity to ask questions. You never know, you might just be his type. That probably means that she's not digging him as much.
It might be like, okay, so you kind of got to, why she using her hands? And it's really not. That's just how I speak or, represent myself. So, yeah, I just think it's very, you can put somebody in a box very easily by saying they're ratchet, Okay. And I'm not. I just have moments where my friends, we're outside, So we outside, we having fun, we're having a good time and just living our lives to the best of our ability. So.
Okay. So why'd you have your balloon?
Wait. We outside living our lives to the best of our abilities. And you unpop the balloon and find love. Respectfully, ma'am, I don't know you. You're probably an incredible individual. All of you guys, credible angels. But we outside living our lives to the best of our abilities. I think, does she feel like that goes with it? Those go together? Like living your life to the best of your ability. You got to be outside to live your life to the best of your ability. Is that what she's saying? Not too sure about that one. But anyway, that's her opinion.
You said that?
Well, I liked his aesthetics when he came in. He's fitness. I love fitness. You all know that. So yeah, the things he was saying, and then he said ratchet. I'm like, damn, he gonna pop my balloon because he probably gonna assume I'm ratchet. So we just help you.
Got it. So now she's someone that's your type.
To pop someone's balloon because you think they're gonna think you're ratchet probably means you are. Respectfully, ma'am. Respectfully, I told my wife I'll be respectful. Probably means you have Now, ratchet is obviously a made up word because ratchet is actually a tool, means something else. But it's a made up word, but it probably means that what the world calls ratchet, you actually potentially, if there were 10 check boxes, you check 9 of them. But the one that you don't check is what makes you feel like you're not ratchet. I don't think you're ratchet, man. I think you're an angel. But in what you're saying, though, um, I'm wondering why you're here. I'm wondering why Lady in Blue is here. Respectfully. I mean, in the most respectful way, you know?
She's attractive, yes, but I probably wouldn't approach
He's a
'cause
prophet.
the hair and the eyes. Look.
See, and her saying, I told you, like, you don't know. No, you know, you didn't, no, you didn't tell him. You assumed. He's just regularly just telling you the question that Arlette asks everyone. He's just giving you his answer, right? A question that Arlette asks people, he's giving you his answer. So what do you mean? You knew, you didn't know. No, you didn't know. Don't make the excuse. You didn't know. Respectfully.
Too much for me, but
Yes.
that's your style. So
That's right.
all right.
At least you know.
Let's head on back. So we do
Wait,
have
hold
5
on.
balloons left on pops.
Question.
Go ahead and ask.
Question, guys. I'm a guy, so I don't, ladies and guys. Does she have like pink makeup just like right here on the insides? Do you guys see that? Like just right here, Lady in Blue. Do people do like? I thought ladies like have makeup like right here usually. And does she have right there? And then she got fake eyes. She got the nose thing. And she's looking for a husband, or she's looking for a right. This is a show looking for a husband. Okay, this needs to be investigated. Now, listen, guys. I say everything respectfully. I never would disrespect any of these women ever on this show. That's not who I am, and I never will be, because I respect women always.
Ask these ladies a question.
Okay, my question is, what are some good characteristics of a healthy relationship?
What are some good characteristics of a healthy relationship? Start here.
Hi, my name is Lynn. I'm 28.
Hey, Lynn.
I would say some good characteristics of a healthy relationship is definitely open communication.
All right.
And a willingness to, a lack of ego. Let me say that, lack of ego. So, like, if we're in a disagreement and I'm open to hearing you out, open to seeing your perspective, like, I have no problem saying that I'm sorry, or I have no problem admitting that, like, I was wrong, or I misjudged. Like, I don't.
You can take accountability.
Yes, exactly.
I like
yeah.
that.
Let me tell you guys, for my men watching this, if a woman could take accountability or even talks about accountability, she separates herself from the rest. Accountability, like I said again, the world does not naturally hold women to accountability. Again, I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way, or in the most respect the world is socially. And I can give you many examples. So when a woman says accountability, she's most likely going down the right path.
And then as well as with the open communication, again, like hearing you out, waiting to see what your point of view and perspective was before I just jump to conclusions.
I like that. All right.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name is Waverly. I am 30.
Waverly.
You said the hallmark of a good relationship?
Well,
Good
just
characteristics, you said, of a healthy relationship,
yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, so healthy relationships, I think, definitely include honesty, transparency, and when I say transparency, it's not like I'm asking you a question like, "Oh, what'd you do today?" or "How was your day?" And you say good, but it's like you expounding, like that's the transparency. And emotional intelligence, being able to recognize within yourself when like you might be spiraling or like you're being triggered. And sometimes therapy, like going to couples therapy. Like no one is no one's better than going to therapy. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
That's very true.
Name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Carmela, and I'm 31. And I would say communication and consistency in a relationship, and also allowing your partner, giving your partner grace. You know, when they do mess up, being open to talk about it and forgiving. And when I mean forgiving, not bringing it back up like in a week or 2 weeks. Just truly just forgiving and moving forward.
I understand. Yeah. All right.
I like that.
Name an age and answer to his question.
Mimi, 28. I would say empathy.
Remember, guys, you can always forgive someone. Forgiving is important because it heals you. But I would say that still, if someone forgives you, you can't. Yes, it's important that they don't bring things up and haunt you in that way. But I do believe that that person has the right. At that point, they've forgiven you, but you cannot tell them. You have to earn. You've seen this in a prior video I've done. You have to at that point earn the respect from them. Or put it this way, if there's a certain area now they choose to not confide in you or agree with you or certain areas, or it's a little bit more of a challenge, you have to understand that whatever happened did put a chip in the did put a chip in the, what's the word I'm looking for, in the armor, right? So at that point, I think you do have to respect the fact that that person may need a bit more time to trust a certain situation. You can't force them to. They might need some time to trust a certain situation, and I think that's okay. And I think you have to respect that. Um, Forgiving is definitely important, but you got to respect someone's path to get to where they need to after forgiving, and you earn the trust back. You earn that back from the person, because if they are forgiven and open to not bring it back up, that's a blessing. And you don't take advantage of that by saying, oh, well, you need to trust me in this now. No, the person might need a bit of time. If anything, get closer, relate, ask questions, build that trust, earn that trust again, in my personal opinion.
Honesty and consideration, being able to put yourself in the other person's shoes, also being transparent with how you're feeling. In consideration, we are both two different people. We both have two different experiences. So being able to just identify with that and then communicate from there.
Right.
Name an age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Nia. I'm 32, and I would say honesty, just blatant honesty, even if you think it would hurt my feelings. Yeah, I just think that would.
Wow, that is, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, she's getting some more points. Blatant honesty, even if you think it will hurt my feelings. She's someone that understands that being honest is number one. Because here's the thing, I tell people all the time, look, in life, let me tell you guys, let me get close up with you guys right here. In life, there's two questions you always want to ask yourself whenever you do certain things. Should something be done? And then, how is the best way to go about it? So it's just like the truth. Should the truth be told? Yes, absolutely. Always 100% of the time. What is the best way to go about telling the truth? What most people ask themselves is, they say to themselves, man, am I able to tell the truth here? And if they feel like they're not able to do it, they dismiss it. No. But I think telling the truth is important, even if someone seems to not be able to handle it. Telling the truth is important. But then from there, once you've told the truth, in my personal opinion, once you've told the truth, or no, once you know the truth needs to be said, then you might have to have a different means of communication. Whether it's if it's hard to speak to that person one on one, hey, can I set up a chance for us to have a conversation via text? It just makes it most comfortable. A lot of times when we talk, the emotions get in the way. And now this has to be someone, to me, it has to be a partner that you're married to or something like that, because you don't want people snapshotting your stuff and taking it. This has to be a mature relationship. But what people have to realize that it's not about, because people think, oh, why would you text me? I have text conversations with my wife, because sometimes conversations are really hard to deal with in person. The emotions are high. So it's not about not having the, because most people, what they'll do is they just not have the conversation. But no, if you need to have a conversation, go ahead and have it. You can be respectful, but you always have to have the conversation. You always have to be truthful. You always have to come forward with the right type of things. It's just how you go about it that might be different. You don't abandon something, you just might go about it differently. 100%. You just might go about it differently. So always remember that. You may need to make adjustments in how you go about something, but you never not say the truth, or you never, because being honest with each other in a relationship is the number one. Two people that are fully honest with each other, love each other, and maybe even want to deliver the message in a more respectful way, a loving way, but they know that 100% you look at your partner and know that your partner's not going to hold something back from you. That's a blessing. Me and my wife haven't always been perfect at that, but I can tell you now, we're pursuing excellence in that area as much as possible. So I love that she said that. She lost a couple points for me, but she's gaining a couple more points right now. Because if you have someone that says being honest with them, I'm telling you, because you never, as a man, you never want to have to hold your tongue. You want to be able to deliver in a nice way, in a loving way, but the world has protected a lot of women from hearing the truth. I'll give you an example. You can't even ask a woman their weight. Hey, how much you weigh? It's rude. What do you mean it's rude? No, it's not rude. Just tell me you don't want to answer it. That's what boundaries are. Boundaries, you have the right to say no. But telling me I'm rude for asking you your weight, I don't believe in that, personally. I don't believe in that. That's a social rule. But in reality, there's nothing wrong with asking someone their weight. Just don't tell the person the answer. That's it. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Allow for a foundational relationship as long as you can be honest. So.
I like that. All right.
Let's head on back. Okay, so I'm gonna now hand you a pick. There you go. And let's go ahead and pop 2 balloons.
2 balloons.
2 balloons.
2.
Okay, and one.
Damn, he does not care. My concept. My man said, "Look, I'm popping
So
these
much
balloons."
pressure when we got to do that, you know?
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I was just listening, and I feel like we both have a lot of stuff in common.
Okay, got it. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
It's hard. That question is difficult because you are a beautiful lady, very attractive. I believe it's just because of the hair. I'm not too much of a dreadlock fan, but that's the only reason. Other than that, you're a very beautiful lady. So
Thank you.
She cleans them well. She cleans
And
them
you
well,
ended
but I
up
understand.
popping
I
more
respect that
back
if he doesn't
here.
like
so,
that.
Lynn, why was your balloon unpopped for him?
I just want to hear you out more.
So yeah, I will say this too. When it comes to to hair, I do feel like hair is one of those ones where if someone has a certain hairstyle, a woman, then if you don't like it as much, if she's gonna do that hairstyle, I think that's okay to say, hey, that's not really a match. But toes for me, you tripping. Toes are mostly gonna be in the shoes. Toes have nothing to do with other stuff for my mature audience. But then there's some people that like that stuff. But anyway, yeah. But us African men, if there's an African man out there that will cut a woman off for toes, yeah.
Also, you said you're mechanical tech.
correct.
Yeah, I'm in engineering, so I feel like our
nice.
careers align. So we'd probably be able to talk about work together.
Yo,
I also like accents. You have an accent, so yeah.
Jamaican is got me weak.
I understand. I understand.
All right. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
No real reason. Probably just not my type. Once again, you are a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Yo, Jamaica's got me weak,
I
fam.
just had to pop. I had to pop too. but
Understandable.
I respect the engineering department as well because we have to work directly with engineers. So I definitely feel you on that.
Okay. Thank you. All right. We've got 3 balloons left. Go ahead and ask these ladies a question.
All right. Let's see. Tell me something that you're passionate about.
Okay. Start here. Tell him something you're passionate about.
I am passionate about homemaking. So I love curating an environment that is welcoming and like hosting and cooking and baking and just curating that environment for my family, my friends, my community. So I really love doing that and making sure it's tidy. That's a must.
Okay.
Let's go over here. What are you passionate about?
A couple things. I would say therapy first. I'm a therapist. Just Black people getting therapy. And then traveling. I've been to over 30 countries. I love to travel.
Okay.
And then lastly, video games. I love escapism. I love just being a geek sometimes. So,
All right. That's on my alley right there. I like traveling, games.
Okay. Over here. What are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about making people feel comfortable. I always find something that I can learn or give a compliment to somebody. So that's my thing.
Okay. Nice. Okay. We got a pop balloon over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Okay, I may have messed up. I didn't let him finish his sentence, but when you said what she said was right up your alley, were you also referring to the video games?
I was referring to traveling,
Not the video games.
not the video games.
Okay, I'll take my balloon back.
Wait. So, is it Waverly? Waverly, let me talk to you for a second, Waverly. Um, yeah. Let me just say this respectfully. There's absolutely nothing wrong with gaming. I think non-gamers have no clue what gaming is about because you're looking at the word gaming, where a lot of video games require intellectual individuals, people to be great with their hands, intellectual individuals to strategize. So you don't even know what type of game or what is, and to judge off that. And let me ask you, Waverly, just so you know, look around. There's a lot of men. Like for me, I game. I love personal growth. I love business. I game. I have kids too, right? And a wife. If I wasn't gaming, now this wouldn't be me because I love my wife so much. I like hanging around with her all the time. Honestly, I piss her off for a lot of times. I'm always around my wife. I always want to speak to her all the time. So, but I can see that another guy that wasn't gaming. What else do you think he'll be doing if he wasn't gaming? Waverly. Waverly, I think you're a great lady, man. No, I mean this respectfully. I really do. I think you're a good person. I have a couple questions, but I think you're a good person. I think you should probably go to the church to find your guy. But anyway, let me go back to gaming. There's nothing wrong with gaming. I think Waverly, you should ask some clarifying questions because, or now, there is a chance that Waverly, you could have had an experience with a gamer that was a bum. But there's matter of fact, I saw a study. I need to find this. There's a study somewhere. Let me see if I can find this. There's a study about how gamers actually. Let me see if I can find my. Let me open up a new tab. Okay, I don't want to open up. Okay, I think there's a study. Oh, there you go. There's a study right here. Surgeons who were current video game players made 32% fewer errors and were 24% faster and scored 26% better overall, 76% better overall than their non-player colleagues. The top third performing subjects made 47% fewer errors and performed 39% faster on the laparoscopic trainer. You heard that, Waverly? Let me bring this to this side so I can read it in a better place. I'll read it again. Surgeons who were current video gamers made 32% fewer errors and were 20% faster and scored 6% better overall than their non-player colleagues. Surgeons that are gamers make 32% fewer errors. So if you had a surgeon that was a gamer, you would pop your balloon. Even though I don't think your career makes you a great person, don't get me wrong. But Waverly, I personally believe you maybe need to do a bit more research into the fact that there's very quality people that play games. For me, I think I'm a quality person. You might not think so. And I say this all respectfully, Waverly. I think you're an excellent person. But there's nothing wrong with gaming. I tell you that for sure. There's absolutely nothing wrong with gaming. That's my personal opinion. Not wrong with gaming at all, Waverly. So I think you should do a bit more research on or maybe just tell someone, maybe on the show, maybe just let someone know, hey, you have an actual specific issue with gamers specifically. Like there's something about gamers you actually don't like, and maybe that can help us understand a bit more of what you're saying. Maybe you just don't like gamers, or there's something about gaming, or you've had an experience with a gamer specifically. But let's be honest. There's nothing wrong with gaming completely. Absolutely nothing wrong. Let's get back to it.
So the video games you're about to just
Actually,
It's all
let me
good.
not
She
take
can-
let me not
it's all
take
good.
my
You gonna get
balloon
a point.
back. After just what am I trying to say? Just also after just observing him for a while and just looking at the physical attraction, I don't think is there. I think mainly just the hairline. Yeah.
okay.
I respect it. I respect it. Anything with the hair, I
She's
respect.
pretty. I mean, I like the skin complexion. Yeah, she's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, anything with the hair, I honestly
got
do respect. And if I've ever
ladies
said
left, go
anything
ahead and ask them
contradictory
another
to that, I
question.
apologize. I'm taking a second
Okay,
thought on that. But anything with the hair, I
Where do
respect
you
it.
see yourself? Let's say in 2 years from now, do you see yourself with starting a family, trying to have kids, or just where do you see yourself in in 2 years from now?
So in 2 years, I see myself a lot more financially stable. I see myself traveling Europe. I'm a singer-songwriter and just an overall creative. I don't want to, say it may or may not happen, but I want to utilize my talents to start an organization for people that need help, mainly young girls who need a mentor or didn't have that motherly figure in their household. So,
Okay.
Notice she said nothing about kids.
And over here.
I would say in 2 years, I want to start my own therapy practice. I'm about to get licensed in a couple months, so trying to get that going. Still traveling. 2 years with a family. I would say maybe the next 5 years with a family. I'm 28. So
28.
I definitely want to develop a strong relationship and marriage first before I have kids.
Okay, respect that.
Definitely
Respect that.
understand that.
Yeah, respect
Ladies,
that.
any questions for him?
Do you have children?
Why does she swing her head like?
Kids.
Where do you live?
West Palm
I can't
Beach,
even do it.
Florida.
Why does she swing her head like
Where do
that?
you live?
LA.
All right. Oh, we across the whole map. That's all right, though. I don't have a problem with
Have you done long
distance.
distance before?
Yeah, I have. It's no problem for me.
You good?
I think so.
Okay. Any
She
questions?
bad pop.
do you want
She bad
kids?
pop.
Yes, I definitely want kids.
Pop.
What does fatherhood look like for you?
Oh, what a
Fatherhood, that's a
question.
good question. Fatherhood for
What?
me looks
Wait,
like me
hold
being
on,
a good
hold on.
leader. Me
Wait, hold on. I forgot her name. What a question. What does fatherhood look like to you? So it took to me that she has no problem with being a mother, but she wants someone that can embrace being. Oh, that was a phenomenal question, guys. Another point.
being a godly man, I'm of course gonna follow the rules of the Bible, starting in Ephesians on what it looks like to be a good husband, a good father, and being a good leader, providing and working with my wife, to raise a family and have
What are they talking
a
about down
a
there?
good family, basically.
Oh, you got a question? Okay.
You said godly man. I do have a relationship with God, but I don't go to church. I don't believe in organized religion at least at this point. So are you opposed to that?
No, I mean that's what it is right now, but I'm sure if we could.
You trying to convert me?
I'm not saying I'm trying to convert you, but in relationships, we both feed off each other. So it's a give and take thing. So maybe the way I act towards God may influence you, but I'm not going to be pulled away from God. So I'm not saying convert you, but I would definitely try to influence you to get closer to God with me as I try to.
I don't know about that. I'm
All right.
sorry. Yeah, it's just really that. I feel like people can have their own individual relationship with religion and God. And yeah, I don't know about the
respect
influence
that.
part. I don't know about the influence part.
I respect that.
So prior to him saying that, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I think he was handsome. I feel like we have similar interests. You said you like to travel, which is great. Yeah, just wanted to hear more.
All right.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, of course. She dresses nice. She got everything in order. So,
Cool.
of course,
Appreciate
yes.
that. Thank you.
All right. Are you good over here? Any questions?
I do have a question. So I'm a bit more into spirituality, like crystals, things of that nature. Is that something that bothers you?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I understand. To each his own.
You know what? Being a guy, when he heard that, I'm pretty sure when she says it's crystal spirituality, I don't know much about that myself. I think he heard like when I hear that, I hear conspiracy. I don't know why I hear conspiracy. Don't listen to me, guys. Don't listen to me. You can shame me in the comments. How crazy do I sound? Is this something? Is this something in my eye right here? I know this looks weird, guys, but okay, cool. I don't know what the hell that was. But yeah, let's move on.
As long as you're a healthy person and you're treating people well, it doesn't matter what you follow. So,
Absolutely.
So why was your balloon unpopped before that?
because you walked in, you had confidence, you smell great, and yeah, you seem like a fun person. So,
All right.
Nice. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Of course, I love the skin complexion, the height.
thank you.
I love that you're close to God in your way, and yeah, I love how you dress, and of course, I definitely approach you if I saw you out.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, that is all of the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Yeah, Jamaica is animated. Nothing wrong with being animated,
All
but
right, let's bring out our next single guy.
I have a thought. Even look how she's.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Ja.
Ja, how old are you?
Yeah, he's been on here before. I've seen him
32.
before.
And what do you do?
So I do private security. I have an agency. I do music and a little bit of modeling, but mainly just media entertainment and then a couple of other efforts, right?
All right. What do you like to do for fun?
I love food. I love going out for like a good drink.
Okay.
I'm really chill. Like I'll do some active, extreme outdoor type stuff, but that's really just depending on who's with me.
Okay.
But
Okay.
for the most part, just kicking it.
Chilling. And what do you look for in a woman?
I'm big on communication.
Okay.
I'm big on being able to have intellectual like discourse. And I'm big on like being multifaceted. I don't want anybody who's just one thing or just one like aspect. You know what I mean?
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
You know, I really try to be open. I think if I can't have a strong communication with you or a strong conversation with you.
Randomly, I want some
that's
Jamaican
bad.
food, man. I want
If
some.
I feel like you don't really have
I want
a
some
good
curry goat.
emotional awareness, then that's bad
Some
too.
plantains
All right. We haven't got any
and some
pop balloons.
Jamaican patties, man. Randomly.
So let me go
That's
ahead
what
and hand you a
That's what I'm
pick.
thinking about right now.
Let me hold on to that. And go ahead and pop 2 balloons. Whenever you're ready. Okay, and one more. Okay. Start over here. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up having your balloon unpopped?
Hi, my name is Lynn. I'm 28, and I just
to
wanted
meet
to. Thank you. I just wanted to hear more.
But is he someone that's your type?
Yes, I think you're attractive. Yeah, and I like the way you're dressed.
Thank you. I appreciate
Respectfully, bro, I think you got one too many buttons on popped for a dating
Alright, so
show,
why'd you
in
end up
my
popping her
personal
balloon?
opinion. But I don't know. You
what?
guys could tell me
Honestly,
different.
it's just like the type of like facial features that I'm looking for. And if I have my choice, I do prefer taller.
Oh wow. I did say no shorter. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. And then you end up popping one more. Your name and age, and why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Hi, I'm Carmela, and I'm 31. And I like the way he looks, and I was just listening to get to know him more.
Okay, got it.
You know what, Carmel, I believe she. You know what I like about her? She does listen to learn more. She doesn't make too many assumptions, and that's a great quality. She mentioned that earlier. And that is a great quality, guys. What I'm gonna start doing on these future ones, maybe I'll start doing it now. I'm actually gonna write down a tally. Maybe we could put down a tally and plus and minus points. I think that would be a great. I'm gonna like put them on the screen, um, the plus and the minus of points. Of the ones that obviously pop in the balloon and who they're judging, questions they're asking, and stuff like that. You know, do it for the contestant. Well, not for the. I'm trying to figure about it, but tell me, Chad, what would you think about that? If we had a point system, like we write everyone down and say, hey, contestant 1, 2, 3, 4, or balloon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have a point system. We give them plus and minuses, and as we move forward, you know, we see who has the highest ranking at the end. I'm gonna do that. This would be a phenomenal example. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start that now on paper.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Again, I think it's just the combination of like features that I'm looking for, like a specific type.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right, I'm gonna get right into it. How do you resolve conflict, or how do you approach conflict in a relationship?
Okay.
Great question.
Name and age first, then answer to his question.
Sure. Hi, my name's Shalane. I am 32 years old. I think communication is very important when it comes on to resolving conflict. Just expressing maybe like what's bothering you, what the issue is, and then working through it together. But communication is like at the core of resolving anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name is Waverly. I'm 30 years old, and
I like your name.
Thank you. And I think in order to resolve a conflict, it starts with listening. So listening with the party that has
You
the
are correct.
offense,
Yeah.
and then not taking offense to their offense, just addressing their offense, taking
Great
accountability
answer.
for whatever part you played in that
Yeah.
offense, and then taking
Great answer.
steps to like not do that again, and even maybe explaining yourself because maybe that wasn't your intention, but that still offended that individual.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Great answer.
Name and age and answer to his question.
I have some thoughts on it,
Ayana,
but I'm not going to stop
27.
it.
What Waverly said was perfect. I do believe that from what you stated earlier, you don't seem really emotionally incompetent, so you understand your emotions. I believe same with Shay in the beginning. She also stated that you should be able to have the conversation. So I do believe that you have to have a progressive start.
Well, what's she doing behind
and then
there?
know that you have an end goal
What's
at the end.
Jamaican
So even
doing?
if it's not right away, you guys are taking the
Back
time
there.
out to actually like decipher whatever the problems may be and then coming to a conclusion.
Exactly right.
Name and age and answer to his question.
Mimi, 28. I will say I do like to take some space first because I feel like in the initial, you're in your emotional mind.
As long as you
but
know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
over some time, kind of thinking and processing your emotions, you can kind of get.
So taking some space first is okay. I like that. I do have to say though, is if you're the one that steps back and takes some space, it's highly on you, accountability wise. It's extremely highly on you to come back and have the conversation. My personal opinion, because if you're the one that needs to take space, I think it's inconsiderate to have the other one be the one now to come back to the table. I think that's not fair in my personal opinion. And again, I don't think anyone means bad intentions by that, but I do understand that it's hard. It's the responsibility to now come back. Let me get closer to you guys. The responsibility to now come back and have that conversation, it's tough because life happens. You might have kids, you might have stuff going on. But I do think coming back to have the conversation should be on the person that needed to step back and get some time emotionally, which I think stepping back to get time emotionally is important because having situations and times of emotion can be hard. And taking time to journal. Someone should journal. If someone's more of a journaler, you should do that. Write something down, you should do that. I think you always should be objective in your reflection. Understand that you don't understand specifically what was going on for the other person. I think that's important too, something to consider and think about. So, but I like this answer so far by her. I do. I think taking the time to get the emotions out is important because we are emotional creatures by nature, and naturally things go through emotion in our mind. The story we see, the story we tell ourselves, goes first through to emotion and then gets to logic. So we need to have intestinal fortitude. We need to have some level of strength and skill to allow the emotion to go through, allow the stimuli to go through emotion, not make an assumption to then move forward. My personal opinion. So I like this answer by her. Great stuff.
Into that rational mindset.
And I am doing
come-
points. We're doing
come
a point
back and
system now,
communicate
guys.
more
We're doing a point
clearly.
system.
So it does take some time for me to come back to a
That's not true.
conflict.
Name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, my name is Nia. I'm 32. And the way that I approach conflict is to piggyback off what Mimi said, I just take a moment, analyze myself. Try
And
to see
remember,
if there's
guys,
something
I
that
never
I
got
said
this from
something
anyone. This
wrong,
popped up on my
and
mind.
then I'll
Let's do
approach
this real
you.
quick. Hold on 1 second. Let's do this real quick. So you guys watch this. This point system, I'm the one that started this. Now, if someone else is doing it, I'm doing it a little differently. I don't know which contestant he is. I believe we can go back and see. Let's see. Contestant. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's contestant 5. So, and what I'm going to do is we're going to contest 5. Contestant 5, we're going to do is do plus and minus points. At the end, we're going to tally up all the points. So if I think something, me personally, if you guys disagree with me, definitely let me know. But if I think something personally is a hindrance, if I think something personally is a 2-pointer, plus 2 points, minus 1 point, plus 5 points, minus 5 points, you guys can disagree. We can talk about it in the chat. We can come back and have a conversation. But at the end, I'm gonna go ahead in the chat and I'm gonna post a point system. This one's gonna be a little bit altered. It's not gonna be the best point system because what I'm gonna do is either I can start now by giving points. But usually when they do something or say something, that's what I'm gonna do points by. But I hate saying but I'm going to start the points now and I'm going to kind of go back and kind of see and you know what, let's do this. Let's start everyone with points right now. Contestant number 1. I'm going to start her Everyone starts at 0. I'm going to say on aggregate, I give her a -2 on aggregate. Contestant 2, I forgot her name, forgot her age. I'm going to give her a +1 on aggregate. Contestant 2, Waverly, I'll give Waverly a +2. Blue dress, Blue, I'll give her a -3 on aggregate. Just throwing this out there. We're just starting this late. I know. I'm sorry. Number 5, I'll give her a +2 on aggregate. Number 6, Mimi, I'll give her +0. Just nothing on aggregate. 0, because that means she got plus negatives and everything. And her right here, I'll give her a +3 on aggregate. Contestant 5 so far, this guy. And again, I'm just giving them plus on personalities, right? Obviously, I'm a guy. I'm not judging a guy on something else. I'm a married guy, heterosexual guy. But I'm going to give, for his perspective and mind. So I'm judging on perspective, mindset, values towards marriage, towards everything, right? In my personal opinion. Contestant 5, which is him right here, we're going to give him, we're going to start him out +1. I think he's asked some good questions. Let's go back. Let me look back real quick. Contestant number 1, I'm going to say he ended. Contestant number 1, in my opinion. Let's see. Contestant 1. I think that he ended, in my opinion. Let's just say he ended at +1. Who's contestant 2? Contestant 2, if we remember properly, he had some decent questions. Contestant 2, we're going to end him at contestant, sorry. I'm going to end him at 0, regular. Let's see, contestant 3. I'm going to end my guy I give him a +3. I give him a +3, man. I think he's a good dude. I don't like the fact that he changed his voice, but I like the comedy in it. I like his sense of humor. Contestant number 4. Who was contestant number 4? We're on 5. Okay, contestant number 4 is this guy right here. Trying to remember certain things, but I'll just give him a +1. I don't remember too well. I wasn't, And then contestant number 5 we're on right now. And contestant number 5, I'm gonna give him. Let's start him out with a +1. Yeah, we'll start contestant 5 with +1. All right, you guys got it now? We're going to have some fun with this, guys. We're going to do a point system. You guys tell me if you agree, what you disagree with. I'm going to put my point system at the end. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are. But just remember this. I know how YouTube goes. People steal stuff, and this is going to blow up. I started this first. I literally just thought of this. I thought it was a great idea. But you guys remember, Lauwerz started this first. So whenever someone says, oh, I'm going to grab my video. Hey, guys, I started this. Look at the date, the timestamp on this date. Let's get it.
Make sure that my body language is calm, my tone of voice is calm, and just have a direct conversation with you.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
All right.
And I do know some of this is going to be lopsided because some people are not going to have a chance to get more points because they're going to answer questions or their balloon's going to be popped, but we can't control that. So we're just going to do, and that's why I start at 0. So people don't start at a certain point. So if you end at 0, it's not really a bad thing. Maybe you didn't speak much. You didn't have anything too crazy bad or too crazy good. So that's what makes it fair.
Those are the answers I was looking for.
I know. It's good luck picking now. So I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
Damn.
I know it's tough.
Damn.
You gotta pop.
All right.
Jamaican is being a lot more cooler than she's ever been before.
No, you gotta pop.
I think Jamaican likes cuz. I think Jamaican likes cuz, and that's why she's being more cooler. She doesn't want to set a target on herself to get her balloon popped.
Okay, and then one more.
The way Blue's holding her balloon.
This is such a nice, y'all look so good.
I think she's insecure. She thinks most people are going to pop with her. Yeah.
Oh, I like your nails, though.
Okay, let's start over here. So, Waverly, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I definitely just wanted to wait for an opportunity to just ask more questions.
No, for sure.
Okay. But is he someone that's your type?
Initially, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
So,
about now?
yeah, you said initially. So
You
what about
did.
now?
That was
Initially,
keyword.
yeah, just kind of I would have to piecemeal just some of the answers that from my
Okay.
questions. So,
All right.
yeah.
So you would have to hear more to know if he's for sure your type.
Okay.
Okay, I respect
Now, why'd
that.
you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, like I said, I like her answer, and really, let me go there. I like your aura too, but I it's specific features that I'm into, like certain preferences. You know what I'm saying? And that's just I can't go any further than that. I ain't really have anything else to dig off of.
Yeah, he's being respectful.
Sounds good. Thank you. And you end up popping one more.
Yeah, let's
so,
get
why'd you have your
let's give
balloon
him a
pop
plus
out?
one. Let's give. What do you guys think? Let's give him another.
That you
Thank you. I
asked.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way
So
you
why'd
said
you end up
that.
popping her balloon?
Let's give him a plus one. Let's give him a plus one, guys.
Don't say that feature thing again.
No, I'm
we,
not.
We want
no,
a
no,
real
no, no,
response.
I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, and I'm gonna get dragged for this,
Yes.
but
Viral moment.
Environment.
if I had to just go off
Whatever.
of looks, I like chocolate. I gotta be real. I gotta be honest.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Nothing
so-
wrong with that.
No problem.
Thank you.
But I respect how you was coming though.
All right. We've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay, Jamaican.
Okay.
Jamaican. Should we give her a
Right
negative
now,
one?
what
These
does
reactions. I won't.
Personal
I won't
growth
dock her.
look like
Dock her.
for you, and then if you're on a personal growth journey,
Okay, personal growth.
How
Great
would you
question.
see your partner supporting that?
Okay. Personal growth. You said, what does personal growth look like
Yeah,
for
like
them?
what are you working on right now?
Okay. Okay.
Love it. Good question. Let's
Start
give him
over
a
here.
plus one. Another plus one for him.
So, personal
Good
growth
question.
has looked like for me realizing that I was a people pleaser
Ooh.
unintentionally,
Mm-hmm.
realizing that I wasn't being appreciated. So, I had to take a step back, honor myself, honor my standards, and people that didn't respect that, I had to let them go. So,
I resonate with that. That was perfect. Okay.
and the second part was, how does your partner help
Yeah,
that? Or,
yeah. How would you see your partner supporting that?
just respecting my boundaries and respecting my standards, I would say.
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear from you over here.
Okay, as I stated earlier, more so giving myself grace.
Okay.
And sometimes I have to take a step back to realize, analyze what the situations may be, and why I may be failing or not at the point that I want to be in. Also, I would probably say accountability, like holding myself accountable and being able to coach myself and take the critiquing properly. And those are probably like my main 2 components that I'm working on personally.
I feel
As far as my partner,
Well, firstly,
I feel
guys,
like my
sorry.
partner would
Let
just
me
have to
see
be
that
the
last answer. I'm gonna give her a plus one because number 7 answered that right. Can balloon 7? Yeah, I'm gonna give her a plus one. I think balloon 7. Yeah, let's give her a plus one. Yeah, she's at 4 points.
person that is there helping me with the grace. Like, okay, you messed up here. See it in this aspect. You get another chance, whatever it may be. So just
lenient.
yeah, and more so like words of affirmation, like kind of building me up and fulfilling
course.
me in the areas that I may
course.
be lagging at.
That's something I'm working on.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
I
me.
feel that.
And over
Let
here.
me hear the start of that again.
Okay, as I stated earlier, more so giving myself grace.
Okay.
And sometimes I have to take a step back to realize, analyze what the situations may be, and why I may be failing or not at the point that I want to be.
Hello.
Also, I would probably say accountability, like holding myself accountable and being able to coach myself and take the critiquing properly. And those are probably like my main 2 components that I'm working on personally.
I feel
As far as my partner, I feel like my partner would just have to be the person that is there helping me with the grace. Like, okay, you messed up here. See it in this aspect. You get another chance, whatever it may be. So just
lenient.
yeah, and more so like words of affirmation, like kind of building me up and fulfilling
course.
me in the areas that I may be lagging at.
That's something I'm working on.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
I
me.
feel that.
And our last lady over here.
So I would say that the 2 biggest things that I've been working on for myself is 1, I can be very defensive
Okay.
My sister, who's my best friend, pointed that out to me, and
As
I've
long
been
as you
trying.
know.
No, I'm well
Yeah.
aware of it, and I've been trying to be a lot better about it. And then the second thing for me is, they say that comparison is the thief of joy.
Yes, it is.
And I'm with social media and just everything,
Oh, of
like,
course. Yeah.
it's so bad. Like, I compare myself to people so much, whether it's like my physical attributes or where I'm in my career, what I'm doing with my life. I compare myself a lot, and I'm just trying to like be better about that because everybody's journey is different.
Yeah.
I'm trying to appreciate my life for like
Yeah,
what it
exactly.
is. How my partner would help with that. Words of affirmation, having someone who builds
Yes,
you up.
it's
Like, I'm
big.
not depending on that person
Right,
to build
right,
me up
but
because you have to have that self confidence
Yeah.
within yourself.
It
But having
helps.
someone who adds to that would be great.
Okay.
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 All right, so let's throw
Where
the
you
question
from?
back at you. Oh.
Originally, I am from Jamaica, but currently I live in Florida.
All right. Okay.
So, John, we're going to throw the
I'm
question
back,
back at
guys.
you.
Sorry
So
about
the
that.
ladies want to know.
So, real quick. So, we're going to go to the response before this. Let's see. Let's do some grading right here. Blue wasn't bad. I mean, blue wasn't bad. I'm going to give blue a +1 for that. Wasn't bad. I'll give it +1. Now, I just heard Jamaica. Jamaica get the negative. I'm sorry, Jamaicans. I apologize. That was not good. I'm giving Jamaica -1. The comparison statement, again, it's not, I don't think this is her fault as much. I think it's her parents or lack of parenting. But here's the thing about comparison. Here's what I believe. So even with my kids, I'm very big on my kids and I teach my kids. I build them. Social media, here's what people have to realize. Social media, there's nothing wrong with social media. Social media is a tool that people post stuff on. You have to build you. You should be built to be on social media or to not be on social media. Social media is never the issue. It's if you build yourself. But social media is never the issue. Don't blame the stimuli. Don't blame the input. You blame how you comprehend and what you determine and how you establish yourself in a certain scenario. You never blame the input. How are you going to blame social media in life when people blame other aspects for things? No, when she's comparing, it's not social media's fault. You guys are reading this. It's not social media's fault. She's comparing because of herself. Social media is not to blame for the comparison she's given. She's comparing because of herself. We never blame social media for that. We take ownership and take responsibility. Point blank, period. That's it. But we don't blame social media. I'm not saying she's doing that, but some of you watching this be like, oh yeah, so social media, you can... No, social media is social media regardless. You can't ever blame the stimuli. You never blame the stimulus. You blame the one that's processing the information. When I look on social media, I see people doing stuff. I don't compare myself to them people because I know I'm going to get myself there. I know I'm going to be a better husband. I know I'm going to be a better father. I know I'm going to get out there. I know I'm going to pay off there. I know I'm going to do different things. All right? So when I hear someone say she compare herself, she in comparison and all that, -1. That should be a -2. I'm only going to give her a -1 because she's at -3 right now. And again, I don't blame her. I blame her parents. As you guys know on my channel, I'm going to talk a lot more about childhood emotional neglect, a lot more about that concept and what it is, what it means, what I believe and comprehend, and what it is. And I believe that everyone suffers through childhood emotional neglect in some reason. I think has come in her situation. I think is a factor here. But comparing yourself and having the issue comparing yourself, bro, please pop her balloon. Let's get back to it.
No, as well.
Yeah. Right now, I find in a lot of my personal relationships that I have a lot of misinterpreted actions or intentions. So I'm trying to be better and more effective at communication.
Okay.
Trying to be more honest with myself and the people that I like genuinely care about. And right now, just being more focused on myself. Like being a man nowadays, you could really expend your resources trying to keep up with whatever you see online or whatever the next man is doing or whatever your partner.
Contestant number 2 is really good about being patient and just listening to the answer. So is Waverly to an extent.
All
Can't see the
right,
rest
it's
of
time to
them.
pop
But
a balloon.
Jamaica should
I
get
know.
-1, but I'm going to leave it.
Go ahead and pop one balloon.
I don't want to.
Respectfully, Jamaica. You know I love my Jamaicans. Respectfully.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna...
Okay. All right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped for Jaw?
I wanted to hear more about him. He seems like compared to our other ones. He was, on the way to the right way.
Thank you. No,
As
no.
far as, like,
I
what
take that
as
genuinely.
far
Thank
as
you.
what I was hearing. So very intellectual person. Seems like he's really good with conversations, and I see myself as a conversationalist. So that was the main factor for me.
Cool. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Because we're splitting hairs here. That's really all it is. And I think I don't really have a really definitive.
There's another assumption. I think if he was to take her home to mum, which I don't care about what my parents say, and let me not say it this way, I think for him personally, the brand that he wants to upkeep and everything, because he's a business owner, different things he has going on, I think with that stuff in her nose, the labrum stuff, the fake eyes and all that stuff, she's showing a lot of legs, nothing wrong, respectfully. At least it's not a skirt that people can see stuff. But yeah, so I think he knows, yeah, this is not someone I could take everywhere. Hypothetically, totally assumption, or respectfully.
Reason. I really don't. I'm not. What makes you think I'm lying? I'm okay. I was about to say I'm not lying. I had to pick one.
You're not
If
joking.
I could sit here and ask the three of y'all more questions, it would be like,
when someone says, "Oh, I'm just joking," no, you're not joking. In every joke, for a joke to be funny, there has to be some truth to it. If she, for a joke to be funny, there has to be some truth to it. So if she had said something like, "Oh, the sky is blue," everyone would be like, "Hey, what are you talking about?" Because that wouldn't be a joke. Because the sky is orange. Sorry, or the sky is. I'm trying to think of the color. The sky never is. The sky is green. Yeah, or I don't know, lilac. I don't know anything. But when you say something that's not true, that's not a joke because it's not true. But jokes are something that have some truth to it. So what she actually just commented, there's some truth to that. She actually wants to say, "Oh, you're lying." So let's be honest. Should I give her a -1, chat? Let me know. Timestamp this point right here. Tell me if I should give her a -1.
like that, but I just don't have that time. So
Okay, thank you. Let's head on back. All right, go ahead and ask these two remaining ladies your last question.
two big things that are important for me are like being able to keep like a clean space and being able to like take care of yourself in a household setting. A lot of people, they get to a really big age and they don't know how to take care of their house. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. They don't know how to exercise. They don't know how to eat right.
Okay.
And like, so I'm just making sure that at this age you have like good self-regulation.
At this age,
So,
that's a good question.
What are your
Him
best
specializing
traits
this
in a
age is good
relationship
too.
that you would say?
Really
What do you
good.
bring to, like, if y'all are living together, what are the best things that you bring to that situation?
Okay.
Ooh, wait,
this
hold on. This is a really good question. If you're living together, because when you're living with, he's probably lived with someone before. When you're living with someone, you find and see certain situations that you never would see in just a regular conversation, regular chat. So what he's saying here is, okay, if I'm in a situation with you, but what would you bring rather than just saying, "Hey, how are you in a living situation?" What would you bring is, what are you good at? What are some of the highlights? And I think there's certain things that these contestants will say. Let me give Kaz a +1, man. I like that question, bro. +1. Presentation to all that stuff. And I think when you look at certain things people would say, now you can't tell me you're good at something you're not. So he specifically wants to hear something you say you're good at. The stuff that might be a pet peeve for him, if he doesn't hear, he could be thinking, but that might mean she's this. But if we specifically listen to what someone's saying, then okay, that's for sure something that was a deal breaker before, because she does it, I like her. Love this question.
I'm a minimalist.
Okay.
So like,
Love
you look at my
minimalism.
apartment right now, you'd think it's like an Airbnb. The way
Exactly. Yeah.
everything has a space. I'm not exaggerating.
I know, I dig it. I
I'm a
believe
clean
it.
freak. I will say that one of my downfalls is that I don't really cook.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I kind of like low maintenance meals. So
Okay.
like the eggs, the salmon, the salads, the fruits.
Just on rotation.
things that are not like super hard to cook. I'm not the best cook. I hate cooking. It hates me.
You
Whatever.
hate it?
It hates me back, so we're even.
That's wild.
I
Okay.
like her
I'm a
humor.
very
She got
clean
good humor though.
person. I take
okay.
pride in my appearance. And
That
I'm
is
not
important too.
exactly.
Chat.
You know the
Yeah.
way you present yourself to the world.
Yeah.
And
We're
I'm
gonna
not
give her a
convinced
plus
or I
one.
need to cook. I will cook with my partner.
Okay.
I just need my partner to know coming in like I'm not the best
Ooh,
cook,
all right.
but everything else I got.
I give her a plus one for her honesty, but also the minimalism. I love minimalism. I don't really have too much minimalism going on right now. We have kids. There's so much going on. Me and my wife, I know we need to get that down packed a bit more. But at the same time, my wife does so much for the household. I'm super thankful for her. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have anything clean because she is the anchor and she does an amazing job. I definitely want to make sure I say that. I got to do a better job contributing, but I do want to throw some stuff away. I love minimalism. I think it's great. So great answer for her. I'll give her a plus one. Yeah, I'll give her a plus one for that.
Long as I know that. Long as that's okay.
Yeah. Cleanliness is very important to me though. So
It has to be
I
significant. Just so you know, too, I'm not going to just throw points. It has to be something of value for me to throw points at it. So you guys don't think I'm just throwing points out there.
Over here.
So I love to keep a clean space as well. I like spaces that smell good. It feels good. That says a lot about how you feel about yourself. What else? I like balance. I don't like too much going on in my place. I don't like uninvited guests. I'm not saying,
Okay.
you know.
No, I get you. Like, if we ain't tell you to come over, what you here for?
Yeah, like,
No,
I
for
love
sure.
you, but like,
Get out. Yeah.
what you got in the fridge?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay?
No, I pay for this. Get out.
Exactly. So, but I'm all about balance as well. I don't want to be carrying the burden of a lot of the chores.
That's why I asked. Yeah.
Say if you cook, I'm washing the dishes, or vice versa. I'm washing the clothes.
Great
you're
answer.
Vacuuming. It's all about
Teamwork.
Okay. What can you cook?
Yeah. I would say if you put me against your grandma with the big arms.
No. I'm
she's
putting
like
you
a
against
10.
me.
I'm a 7.5.
No, I'm putting you against me.
Grandma with the big arms. That's funny.
You know what? Honestly, Italian is very easy, but I like a lot of Asian dishes as well.
Okay.
And then you can't never go wrong with some good soul food if it's your staples.
Exactly. And then you incorporate like different ingredients.
Exactly. I always like to make something new every time just to have fun with.
Yeah.
Like, I have fun cooking. So.
Okay.
Oh.
Jesus. Let's head back. Why are we popping?
Okay, let's give contestant 7 plus 1.
I'm sorry. I do find you very attractive. I like everything that you're asking. I self-eliminated because the whole cooking thing.
Yeah.
She's down there like I'm sorry. I can't cook, and I feel like you would have picked.
I'm down with the ability to learn.
You said you were down to learn. Why'd you eliminate yourself?
It's
Should
all
I
right.
get my balloon back? Do you want me to get it back?
I can't tell you that. You got to be organic. It's got to be authentic.
Yeah, love his answer. Do you want me to get my balloon back? No, if you want your balloon back, get your balloon back, because whether he's going to pop or not, that's on him. But he's not taking responsibility for you getting your balloon back. If you want your balloon back, there has to be some urgency to it. I'm not going to give him a plus 1 for that, but yeah, I'm not going to. You see, he knows boundaries. If you want your balloon, he doesn't want someone that, oh yeah, get your balloon. No, come on. Love that, bro. Good stuff.
So,
can I get my balloon back?
Okay. Let's get a balloon back.
Yeah.
crazy.
Pop her balloon once she gets it.
She crashed out, didn't she?
I'm like, I can't
That's
cook.
all
Most
right.
guys want somebody who can cook like really well.
No, I just don't want us to be in a relationship where years down the line, I'm still doing all of the cooking. And if you're doing the cooking, it's
No,
the
absolutely.
same she was doing when we first got.
No,
in
I
this.
believe in balance. I believe in
Okay.
growth, learning new things, learning new
cool.
recipes together.
It's cool. I don't expect
Okay.
nobody to be perfect.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, ladies, any questions for Josh? Okay, go ahead.
I have 2 actually.
Okay.
Part 1, how do you feel about religion? And I ask because I'm not religious. And then part 2, how do you feel about kids? I ask because I want to be married, but I don't want children.
Okay. I'm going to get to the most pertinent question first. I do want children. I am big on.
No.
I knew that was going to be
Get
a
out
thing.
of here.
No, I
I feel like she could have asked that question
definitely-
before
one of
she
the
got a
biggest
balloon back.
things,
She just wasted
in
one
my
of your
life that I look
balloons.
forward
Hey,
to
look.
that I built for is
I'll let BM. I'm sorry. She wasting balloons. She should have asked that question before she got a balloon back. Anyway.
my family, my legacy, my my home. So
I understand.
I get
have
that too.
that much. Like I love children. I have
Yeah.
like 3 godkids, a niece. I love
Yeah.
them, but having my own that maternal instinct, it's not there for me.
I feel it.
But I do want to be married.
I feel it. No, for sure. Of course. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
No, I'm glad you was honest. You don't have to apologize for anything. Thank you.
Let's head down over there. All right. Any questions over here?
So sometimes I can be very introverted, which would include space from my partner.
Okay.
Is
Love
that
that.
something that you
That's
can
good.
understand?
That's
or-
okay.
You know what? In my life now, like I was saying, finding the journey to be more not self-reliant, but just keeping all of my resources and my time to myself. Like that's where I'm at right now. Trying to make sure I focus on myself when before it was the opposite. I can see the ability to have like room for somebody else. When at first it would be like, what you doing, where you at? Not possessively, but just because I'm always interested in what you're doing. And if I'm with you, I want to hang out with you all the time.
That makes
But
sense.
I can understand a need for space and a necessity for it and respect it now. So that's cool.
Okay. How many kids?
Yeah, I love his answer. I love his answer, and I relate to it. There's a point in my marriage with my wife. My wife likes personal space. Anyone that knows this, anyone that knows me and my wife, everyone knows my wife likes her personal space, right? And for me, I've been with my wife nearly 15 years, and I can be around her all the time, every day, every second, in her presence all the time, literally, I don't get bored of her. I've never got bored of her. I never will. This is not my personality. I think that's why she's a perfect person for me. I just never get bored of her. Um, I don't, and I used to take it personal. I used to think that she got bored of me, but now I've realized it's not that. It's just personally she likes space, and you have to give your partner time to miss you at times. And I never used to know that. So I used to, like, a lot of times me and my wife get in a dispute. I used to ask her, "Are you okay? You okay? You okay?" I would bother her. I would piss her off, honestly, because I didn't realize that was okay. It was totally okay to give someone space. I didn't know that. I had no clue. Like, I just didn't know. But now I know that it's okay. It's okay to get space, and giving a woman space actually allows them to love you more, miss you more, realize how much they want your presence and so much more. So I think that's totally fine, and totally dandy. So I love that answer. I really do. I love that she asked the question too. Um, Thinking about giving them both a +1. We'll see. We'll see if it's significant enough. Let's see how I'm feeling.
Do you want?
3 would be ideal. 2 is cool.
Okay.
At least 1. Jesus. If we sitting and negotiating.
You don't have a preference on gender or?
No, not at all. I mean, it would be nice, but I'm not going to sit here and try to.
Okay.
When she said you don't have a preference in gender, I like that, because she's 32 years old, and she's like, hey, if we're gonna keep trying for kids, I don't want you to not get your boy. So you want to have 5, and you want to go for number 5 because you didn't get your boy yet. She basically like, okay, so if we make a decision, whoever comes out, we're okay with. And I like that. I always wanted a boy, and I always wanted a girl. We got both, 1 boy, 1 girl. Boy's older, girl, and then I took care of business, so we're not gonna have any more. So yeah.
Ascertain what I'm going.
Are you
No.
phobic?
No. Did you say fat phobic? It depends. What do you mean?
Because sometimes I've never had children. I've never been pregnant.
Oh.
I don't know how my body's gonna look. Now,
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
that's
saying
a
I'm gonna let
natural
myself
process.
Stay that way.
Yeah, no.
But you can't be like, ugh, my
No.
girl nasty now.
No,
It's
no.
like, okay.
I imagine, okay, if this is the way that y'all look now, this is what y'all are comfortable looking like, I would imagine that if it changed, you would have some desire to at least still remain yourself.
Great answer. If this is how you look now, and this changes, I would feel like you have a desire. Well, let me not speak for him. Hold on, let me see.
After that type of change. So
Yeah, desire to get back to where you were after that type of change. Look, people go through stuff. People have kids. Life happens, and we go through tough times. There's postpartum depression. There's different things that can influence how people eat, their journey, and emotions. But I love the fact that we're talking about, specifically. He's saying, if you want to get back to where you were, that's a great thing. I agree. I agree. That's an incredible, great thing for someone to have. And she said, no, I'm not gonna, I wish she would have said, I'm not going to let myself stay that way of all situations controlled. I think of a situation you can't control, and there's a reason why you now have gone to a certain way in your health, and you can't control it. It's totally fine. But if it's by your own personal decisions, you would want someone that would want to get back to where they were when you met them, at least aspire to and try their hardest to. That's all. That's an attractive thing. It's attractive to try your hardest to get there. It's an attractive thing. As a husband too, we only have one wife, only one person. It's an attractive thing to try and get to where you were before. That's an amazing thing, and guys would love that. So I think that's a great answer for sure.
I don't have no problem.
Josh, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah.
And soon my son is coming. I'm gonna have to tell him to go upstairs.
Why not be?
Them eyebrows kind of.
That's crazy.
Stop it. Okay, come on. Let me bring you on up here. Y'all, come on.
Yeah, I think I like this match.
All right, so you guys got a lot of questions
I
out the way.
think I do.
If you had a final one, just one, you can ask it. If you don't worry about it.
What are 3 things that you look for in a woman?
Honestly, I want to make sure that you have love languages that I have the ability to see through too. Like I said, honesty is big because even if it's something I don't want to hear,
I'm not going to dock him, but when he said love languages that have the ability to see through, I wish he would have said, I wish you had love language. I just want to, I want to make sure I grow myself to adapt to any love language you have. So I'm not going to dock him on that one. I am going to give them 2 a +1 for those last responses. I think they were really good for both of them, question and response. I'm going to give them both a +1.
need you to tell me because I'm kind of gullible. I really don't get the hint. I'm gonna need you to like lay it out and be honest about it.
Perfect.
And then 3, I feel like I need somebody who is able to see growth in themselves and be able to see them because you're not always gonna be the person you are now. You might change, and understanding that and being accepting of that is crucial.
Okay.
All right. I got my final question then, y'all. Okay. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes, yes.
We got
Yeah, great match for sure. I think that's a good match there, guys. Good match. Contestant 5 ended.
Make some noise for them, y'all.
Sorry, guys, if you had some feedback. Contestant 5 ended at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 +5. Contestant 7 ended at 1.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
6 points +6 for contestant. That doesn't mean 6 out of 10. That's a plus or minus thing.
Devin, how old are you?
1, 28.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And what do
and
you
then
do?
5
So I'm an insurance
for
claims adjuster
contestant
for
5.
a well-known company. I make music. I got a couple side hustles. That's the main stuff I do.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
I play chess a lot. I play basketball, work out, I hike, I read, chill with friends, stuff like that.
What do you look for in a woman?
Family-oriented, God-fearing, patient, understanding. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Not spiritual, impatient, not family-oriented.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see why she ended up popping. All right. Let's have your name and age.
Hi, my name's Shalane. I am 32 years old, and honestly, I just no physical attraction whatsoever.
That's understandable.
I'm sorry.
You good.
What is it?
Normally I don't go for guys with like longer hair. Granted, we both can't be bald.
I mean, you can, but.
But yeah, like if I saw you out, I guess it's just not there for me. We can't all be everybody's type, so no offense meant.
You good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's beautiful for sure, but not really.
Okay. And why not?
I prefer. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, you beautiful, like I said, but like, you beautiful with the haircut. My mom cut her hair too. She got a little shortcut, so I don't mind that. But I don't know. It's just I'm not like it's nothing. Like I said, you beautiful, but just like it's the same thing you said exactly. I was trying to be unique and say something different, but it's like when I see you, I'm not thinking like, damn, I want to marry you. I want to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just. Like, you're beautiful. That's what you know.
Thank you.
My bad.
Makes sense. You're good. You're good.
Okay, so we've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Anybody got kids?
Okay, we have one over here. All right, your name and age.
Hi, I'm Carmela, and I'm 31.
Okay. And Carmelisa, do you have kids?
Yeah, I just have one. He's 8.
Okay.
Oh, so contestant 2 doesn't have a kid.
Nah, I was like,
okay.
We got like a whole basketball team,
All right. Do you have any kids?
I don't have any kids.
You do not? Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, I'm not sure, man.
Let's
Someone with no kids being with someone
All
with
right,
kids,
go ahead
man.
and
I don't
ask
know.
them a question. Get some
It depends.
time a little bit.
Now, there's some situations where the father
As
obviously
far
is
as
deceased or
priorities go,
something, but
what are the top three
still,
things that y'all prioritize when it comes to just everyday life? What are your top three priorities?
Okay.
top
What are
three
your top three
priorities.
priorities? But first, your name and age.
Yeah,
Hi, my name
I'm
is
gonna give him
Lynn.
a plus
I'm
one. I like that
28.
question.
I would say my top three priorities as of now. Number one is definitely my career. Number two is my family. And then number two, I would say money, but not,
She
I'm
said
not
two
money
twice,
focused,
but
but
that's
it's in
fine.
terms of, generational wealth. And then my
Generational
goal is
wealth.
financial freedom at
Ooh,
the,
generational wealth.
retirement. But yeah, I would just say that.
Generational wealth plus
Over
one.
here, name and age and answer
I'm
to
all
this
about
question.
generational
My
wealth
name is
plus
Waverly.
one.
I'm 30 years old.
Okay, Waverly, let's see
And
where we
my
go.
top three priorities is one, spending time with God, so both prayer and reading scripture on a regular daily basis. Then it's like kind of keeping up a tidy home. I can be kind of messy when I'm getting ready, so it's like bringing everything back together. And then third, right now I'm trying to pivot my career a little bit. I work in nonprofit, so just trying to go back corporate.
That's good.
Cool. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Ayana, 27. The first thing I would definitely say is moving with purpose and praising my God. Secondly, definitely health and wellness. And third would be my family.
Name and age and answer to this question.
I'm Carmela, 31.
These are regular
I would say my
answers, so
relationship with God, family and friends, and just health overall, just maintaining because I feel like the body is the temple, so we got to maintain it.
Good. And your name and
okay,
age and the
health.
answer to
I'm
this
not
question.
sure, huh? No
Me being
pluses here.
28, I would say probably my career first. I'm a therapist. I love my clients. I love working with folks that need mental health,
Career
mental health
first.
services, and then I would say self care for myself, and then lastly, probably family and friends.
Okay. All righty. Let's go ahead and hand
Interesting.
you a pick.
Interesting. I'm not sure what it is
Hold on
about
to
Mimi,
that, and
but
I'm gonna have you pop
interesting.
2 balloons.
Us.
Okay.
I
and
know
one more.
Jamaica's not gonna find a match.
Okay, let's start over here.
Not sure why he's
All
not
right. So
popping
why'd you have your
Blues
balloon
Balloon.
unpopped for him?
I wanted to hear him out. I think he's handsome. Yeah.
Okay. So why do we end up popping her balloon?
Just that number. Oh, I'm sorry. That number one option. I'm looking for like spirituality. Like I feel like everything else not gonna really work if you're not prioritizing your spiritual relationship with your creator or whatever you believe in as that first top priority.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And then you ended up popping one more. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear you out a little more, but I also like your vibe. So
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Why'd you end up popping hers?
Same thing, just that first answer.
for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna give him a
Got
plus
3
one, but she
ladies
did say
left. Ask them
generational
another
wealth.
question.
I know she didn't. You can't have anything perfect, right? I know she didn't say faith first, but you can't have everything perfect. She did say generational wealth, and I think every man should want a woman that cares about generational wealth. Very important. And here comes my son. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep all this on stream too. I ain't bothered to edit this thing. So I'm gonna let him know to go upstairs and watch TV so we can finish out.
All right. What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living? And
All right. What do you do for a living? And what's your passion? What's your main passion outside of your career?
okay, cool. All right. What do you do for a living? And what's your main passion outside of your career?
I'm a digital marketing manager and a college professor and consultant. My passion is homemaking, so I love like creating an environment for my friends and family and community that makes them feel warm and welcome. So like cooking, baking, like keeping the home tidy, and serving my community in that way.
Definitely.
Okay. And over here?
So for me, my position, I'm a personal trainer. I enjoy fitness. That's like my top tier. But what I will say other than that is more so like styling people. I used to reorganize closets and personally shop. So I'm into things of that nature.
How many contestants we have left?
I'm Carmela, I'm 31.
Okay.
What was that again? I'm
One
sorry.
more after this.
What do you do? And what is your passion outside of what you do?
I'm a flight attendant, and my passion is just people. I like being around people, talking to them.
I'm gonna give Cuz a
helping them
plus
get
one. I
on
like
the way,
something from
especially in
earlier,
my career.
and I like this question.
I meet different people on the plane, and you don't know why somebody's on the aircraft for. So it's just having conversation and just making somebody's day. So.
Okay. All righty. Time to pop a balloon. Just one, yeah, whenever you're ready. right. So, Carmela, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I was just listening. He's very attractive, and he's the only one who didn't care to have a kid. So,
Okay.
Well, he's not the only one, but
So, why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I already know who I'm interested in, so I'm just process of elimination. Yeah, but like I said,
okay.
the whole lineup beautiful. Y'all did a good job with it.
I'm happy he didn't say that because if he did, he's gonna
Since you said that,
limit himself.
just go ahead and pop. Just go ahead and pop.
Okay, he wants her. Waverly. He wants Waverly.
So, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Okay.
I wanted to
Okay.
hear out, honestly. The age was kind of throwing me off because I believe that men take a longer.
She asked a question earlier.
Period compared to our development, and that we got them by like 2 years. So he's really like 25 in my head. Just joking. I'm just messing with you. But your
Just
dress is
joking, just
beautiful. You
messing.
seem
I
like a
don't like
beautiful
that,
spiritual
man.
person.
Blue's getting another
So,
negative
of
one
course, I
from
just want to
me.
hear more.
I don't like what she said that.
Head on back to who he already has
Not a
eyes
fan of
on.
that.
So, Miss Waverly, any questions for him?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, she about to pop.
Do you participate in any recreational drug use?
I smoke weed. That's
Yep,
understandable.
breaker.
It's okay.
yep. I remember she asked that earlier.
So, prior to him saying that,
I knew
why
it was
was your
coming.
balloon unpopped?
Because I wanted to ask my questions.
But is he your
Yeah.
type?
No, not initially. He wasn't my type, like physically, imagery wise, but like getting into the questions, hearing more, like had we aligned in that way, like I would be open.
Okay, okay. So, I know you said she was your type.
Yeah.
What makes her your type?
Everything she got going for herself. Also, how she look. She got the full package for sure. Off of what I know.
You know what?
Man. All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you.
The one thing I'm gonna give him another. I'm gonna give it. He's at 2 right now. Chat. Tell me what you guys agree. If you disagree or agree. I feel like I want to give him another +1 because I do actually like that he heard certain things, he knew what he wanted, and he went for it. I like that. I like that he didn't waste time because if there's other people you don't like, well, there's only 2 left, so you kind of process elimination. I like the fact that did he eliminate too early? Did he, boom? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. I feel like I don't feel convicted.
Thank you for coming. Ladies, let's give it up for him. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome. What's your name?
My name's Tion.
What is that?
Tion.
Tion?
Yeah, Tion.
Oh, okay, okay. And how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, what do you do?
I work for a private company out in Michigan. I work with first responders, EMS responders.
Okay, nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I don't consider myself a gym rat, but I do keep myself in shape. If I'm not in a gym, I'm either learning about something automotive or I like photography too. Ain't no professional though.
Okay, so you work on cars?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Now, what do you look for in a woman?
that's a large question. Other than a support system, I mean, like really just a partner. Somebody that I can compromise with. Go through the scheme of life with. You know what I mean? Ups and downs, that type of stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
what are your deal breakers?
I don't like certain words he used.
Deal breakers.
Compromise. I think
Indecisiveness.
that's an
not knowing
interesting
what you
word.
want in life. You know what I mean? Like just being. I don't want to say directionless because you rarely meet a woman that don't know where she's going these days. But like.
Not true. There's a lot of women that don't know where they're
Stuff like
going.
that, stank attitude. If I can't bring you home to my mama, then what we doing?
Problem.
Yeah.
All right, so we haven't got any pop balloons.
I'm not the biggest fan about if I can't bring home to my mom comment because I personally don't give a damn what my mom and dad think about who I've chosen because I really feel good in my perspective of my wife. And, I'm not saying it was perfectly great when me and my wife got together as far as, what their opinion was, but I didn't give 2 craps because at the end of the day, I'm going to pay my bills. I'm the one that's having the children. I'm the one that has to do certain things. Has nothing to do with them in my personal opinion. So I feel differently about that, but I respect us for sure.
So let me hand you a pick.
All right, cool.
I'll have you hold on to that. And I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons.
2 balloons?
2 balloons whenever you're ready.
All right.
No, I'm looking at the feet.
How many you say?
One more.
Just one more. I got you.
Okay. Let's start here. Name and age.
Hi, my name is Lynn, and I'm 28. I just wanted to hear you out more.
But is he physically your type?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I didn't want to rely too much on physical beauty. We got a bunch of beautiful women here. I can't see her feet. I can see everybody else's feet. I'm just trying to make it easy for myself.
That's fair.
Trying to make it easy for myself.
-1. What is he talking about? What a dumb reason. I'm
Your
sorry.
name and age and why'd you have
Respectfully.
the balloon unpopped?
Respectfully, son.
Ayana, and
No,
I'm
son. Sir.
27.
Respectfully.
Like we've all been saying.
What kind of reason is that?
The initial attraction wasn't really there originally, but you are a handsome man. And you're 20.
I feel like he lied.
Yes, you're my age, which is okay, but it's not something I would yearn for, honestly. That's it. I know why. Well, I feel like I know why. It's the toes, but that's mad funny.
Wearing boots. That's probably why. Is that why you end up popping?
Yeah, no, it's a simple process. Are those your real eyes, by the way?
No,
Gorgeous either way. I ain't want to look too much at your face. I'm trying to see what's going on.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said that
Because
those.
she's covering the toes.
Okay, hold on. He said, "Is those your real eyes?" She said they're prescription. Can't you get prescription for clear lenses? Why did she throw prescription? Why didn't she just say, "No, this is not my real color"? Was she trying to use prescription as a reason why? That's sneaky, right? Oh, it's prescription. It is prescription, probably. But you got color added. Why do you say, "No, this is not my natural color. This is a prescription, but this is not my natural color"? It's almost like she tried to just sneak that in there. I've seen that happen before too. Oh, it's prescription. Like almost like if it's prescription, it shouldn't be -1. Let's get back to it. -1 for blue again. Another -1. Respectfully.
He will never know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that attitude. Yeah, respectfully.
Okay,
We'll
so we've
move
got
on.
4
-1.
ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Across the board, besides being the male archetype of what you want in a man, what is one thing that you absolutely need in a man to be with you?
Okay, what do you absolutely need in a man to be with you? Name and age.
Okay, that's good.
Hi, my name's Shalane. I am 32 years old. And I think for me,
I'll
I
give him
need
a +1.
someone who's jovial. I've dated guys who are like
He's
super
at
serious
0.
before,
He's back
and
at
I'm
0
like,
now.
I can't deal with that. I need you to be able to like make fun of yourself. We can laugh together. Because when you're
Yeah,
too serious, it just kind of makes me feel like, I don't know, it just does not work for me. So I
Right,
just
it's
need
like a
someone
vibe thing.
who's, someone who's jovial.
Right. We could brush each other hair.
Oh, I ain't got no waves, but hey.
Hey, I could put them in there. You know, I got something to give. That's what's going on.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Name and age and answer to his question.
My name is Waverly, and I'm 30 years old. Can you define your definition of the archetype of a man? Like, how would you define that?
That's actually a great question, Waverly. And I feel like in today's society, it's more of a money grab, especially in our society. You know what I mean? Like, who's always going to be at the top, producing the most, who's going to be the breadwinner. Obviously, professions lead to, you know, I don't want to say a discourse, but like, other than somebody being able to financially present themselves is, I guess, what I would say, like, because I work on cars. I'm a man of all mans, you know, I love using my hands. But like, other than the physical, rough type of man, what else? I'm asking, like, what else do you need? But as far as my definition, I would say being a breadwinner.
Okay, so after breadwinner, I think it would definitely be someone that is a protector, like someone that, you know, when we're walking the street, you're pushing me to the appropriate
Keeping
side.
you on the other side.
Yeah, appropriate side. Like it's the little things. It's like you sitting where you can see the door, like someone that keeps that.
Oh, I like that.
Mind, so I can just la 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 through the day.
I can dig it.
Yeah,
that's good.
I was gonna say +1,
Name and age
but I'm a
and answer to his
negative.
question.
Hi, I'm Carmela, and I'm 31, and
I was gonna give her a +1, but here's the reason why. See, what I love about my wife is she's the type, she's the type that I would sit by the door for sure, but she's looking out too, because you don't. What's she gonna do by herself when she's out and about by herself? What's she gonna do? And you know, a lot of times, people like to take advantage of the easy ones. And I know for sure my wife, if she's out and about, she's looking around. She's she from some places, right? But she's looking around. She's paying attention to her surroundings. Matter of fact, I'm from London and I'm aware of my surroundings, but I have some times where I've lowered my standards because I've been in America for a while, and in certain areas I've been in, it's just it wasn't required. So I was gonna give her a +1, but we'll just keep it at 0 because she needs to be aware too. What about when you're out and about with the kids by yourself?
I would say leadership.
Assuming again,
'Cause
much
if
respect,
you don't know
Waverly.
where
I
you're
think you're
going, how
amazing,
can you
Waverly.
lead us as a family or as a unit? Because I like to be submissive to my man, so I gotta make sure you can lead correctly.
I can dig it.
Okay. Name an agent.
She's
ask
okay
this
with being
question.
submissive. That's good.
Mimi, 28. I would say intentionality. Somebody who recognizes their
+1.
purpose or is seeking their purpose. Somebody that can keep their word, intentional with their word. And I think that kind of wraps up with honesty and stuff too. So just intentionality.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. It is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, just
This the hardest part. I mean, like, honestly, I love the word intentionality. That's my biggest thing because if you're not open with what you're doing, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, let's just see where this goes. And it's like, nah, as a man, as a person that know what I want, you know what I'm saying? I know where I'm going. I don't gotta ask you that. I don't gotta reaffirm you that. You know what I'm saying? But I love intentionality. I gotta pop a balloon.
You do?
That's tough.
Where's he
Come on, look
from?
at feet again.
-1. That is so trash, bro. You've had a
I don't got
couple
fetish.
questions.
I'm just no. I was just gonna say I don't got a fetish. I ain't even into that.
I'm surprised Waverly hasn't popped. Waverly, you know you're gonna pop Waverly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah.
You're using feet as a criteria to pick one of us, and I know you have like a limited amount of time and information.
But he's asked.
But we all gave you like answers to a
Exactly.
question we asked, and you're still
Exactly.
using feet. I just
Exactly.
fetish, my guy. Like,
I got no, and you
I
know
don't
what,
think it
understand
screams
it, but the
fetish,
thing
but it's
is, my
pay.
male brain is always gonna look at y'all face, and I'm trying to avoid that. You know, I'm
Alright,
trying to.
But that's okay with looking at their faces, bro.
okay.
I can dig it.
Yeah, I just would rather someone
That's your
use
preference.
something else to pick one of us.
You said your name was
Shalane?
with a C.
No, with an S.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now is Shalene someone that's your type?
Definitely, yes, definitely.
Sounds like a lie.
I gotta get you there.
Oh my God. Anyway,
Okay.
we've got 3 ladies.
Yeah.
So go ahead and ask them another question.
Cause interesting. Interesting.
I feel like illiteracy is one of the growing problems in America. People are absolutely not reading as far as like when and if we have children.
I'll let
You
so
know what I
professional,
mean?
man. You gotta
I don't
respect
really
her.
rely on the public school system to, properly educate our children. Is there anything wrong with y'all with having homeschooled children?
Okay. Homeschooling. How you feel about that?
I actually want to homeschool.
Okay. You good? All right. Let's go over here. Homeschooling.
Yeah, there's no problem with that. I do have a child, and yeah, it's no problem.
Okay, I can dig it.
Is he homeschooled now?
No, but I'm saying if we get together, it's no problem.
Okay. Okay, cool. And over here?
I would say no. Parents should have the authority over their children. So if homeschool is that, then yeah.
All right.
Oh, no isn't no problem. Okay, she actually answered the question.
Let's
Okay.
go ahead and pop.
Waverly,
One balloon.
go ahead,
Get ready.
Waverly. Pop
Don't
your
be looking at their
balloon.
feet either. Listen
Waverly.
to what they told you.
I'm not.
Okay, let's stay over here.
Okay.
All right, so why was your balloon unpopped for him?
I think he's handsome. I would say the age is probably the only thing because he's younger than me, but that was it. Yeah.
Got it. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I honestly had no good reason. They all agreed to my answer.
Okay.
I had to take a little bit more time to go in depth.
Sounds good. Okie
Sorry, guys.
dokie. Ladies, any questions for him? You have one? Okay, let's start here.
So how do you feel about me having a son? He's 8.
Honestly, and because I come from a household where another man had to step up and actually be my father, I find that admirable. I have no problem with that. You know what I mean? I done seen my daddy take care of my mama for 24 years now. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's just communication. But at the same time, I know my daddy, my biological father at least, was on some bullshit whenever I was around him. You know what I'm saying? So like, in a condition with me, if I'm existing in your life, that other dude ain't.
Yeah, he's not.
Flat out.
He's not involved in my son's life. So I'm African. So my family is the one that's stepping up, helping. So yeah.
Any question? You good?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions here?
Yes. So faith-wise, is there anything you stand on, believe in? And if so, what does your day-to-day look like in following said faith?
I don't want to say that I'm not religious. It's actually been a minute since I practiced anything religious, but I'm just spiritual.
I respect that. Thank you.
Chat, can someone tell me what it means to be just spiritual but not religious? I guess it's going over my head a little bit.
As far as being a believer in the Bible and God, like Holy Spirit, Yeshua, all that is like what I stand on.
Yeah, I think Waverly.
Now, she's someone that's your type?
I think there's a church, a local church in Dallas.
JC, we like this. I talk to Jesus Christ every day. I believe Jesus is in me and just is in everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm more spiritual, not so much as religious. You know.
Do you read your Bible like on a daily basis?
I do not read my Bible on a daily basis. I do not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting some interesting vibes from Cuz.
Let's head on over here.
I want to give him a minus
All right,
one.
So, any questions between the two of you?
Are
I'll leave it there.
with going to church? I mean, I don't go to church every Sunday, but let's say for New Year's, and I'm like, oh, babe, let's bring in, would you be okay?
Definitely.
Okay.
All right. So that, is she someone that's your type?
Definitely my type.
Okay, well, let me bring you on up here, girl. Come on up, y'all. Come on up. All right, y'all. So, any final question? If you don't have one, that's all right.
Where do you stay?
I stay in Phoenix.
Okay. I'm in Atlanta. Are you okay with long distance?
More than okay.
Okay.
More than okay.
All right. Well, then let me ask my final question. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
So no. So no.
Oh, okay. Why is it a no?
I'm 27 right now. I know I wouldn't be able to be the man that you need. I got too much stuff that I'm set in stone. I don't want to ruin. I don't even want to say ruin your life. I don't want to bring my drama and my craziness into your life.
What?
I respect you a little bit too much.
Okay. Thank you.
What?
All right. I'll have you head on back. All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, but we do thank you for coming on. Give it up for him, ladies.
-2, fam. There's so many reasons why that's a -2. What?
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you
Guys,
like-
wow. Wow. Let's firstly talk about why that was a -2. One, I wasn't feeling something he said earlier. There's something I wasn't feeling. I was going to give him a -1. But to go all the way to that end, like what? Why didn't he just pop the balloon earlier? What answer? What was her last? Did he establish that from her last answer? Let me see. Let's see.
Would you be okay?
Definitely. Definitely.
All right. So that, is she someone that's your type?
Definitely my type.
Definitely your type.
Well, let me bring you on up here.
And you said definitely. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, you can't hear it. Okay. You can't see it. He said definitely her type. He's willing to travel. Definitely not a problem. And guys, do you see the way? Look at the way at the end he was chewing that. Look at the way he said no. Look at Arlette's face. Look at Arlette's face right here. Look at the way he said no. Savage. It's almost like he said, I'm about to be savage right here. Watch this. It's almost like he told his friends, but watch this, yeah. I'm going to get someone to the end and watch what I do.
I'm in Atlanta. Are you okay with long distance?
More than okay.
Okay.
Why would you say more than okay if you're about to say no? And if you say you got too much problems, one, why are you here? Why would you say more than okay? Why would you say you're more than okay with the distance? Why would you say you're more than okay with the kid? And then you say you got problems to bring.
More than okay.
All right. Well, then
And even the way he looked at her.
let me ask my final question. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's chewing that toothpick, leaning to the side. He said, "Hey, yo, guys, check this out." He probably texted his boy. Was that Apple Watch? He probably said, "Guys, check this out. Watch how I'm gonna go viral." Respectfully, cuz I don't know you, bro. Obviously, I'm just being hypothetical.
Yes, for you, for her.
So no.
Is it no?
So no.
Oh, okay. Why is it a no?
I'm 27 right now. I know I wouldn't be able to be the man that you need. I got too much stuff that I'm set in stone. I don't want to ruin. I don't even want to say ruin your life. I don't want to bring my drama and my craziness into your life. I respect you a little bit too much.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I'll have you head on back. All right. Well, let's.
And look at the way he's spinning the microphone. Like, yeah, I done did that.
All the balloons.
Guys, you see the way he's spinning the microphone? He like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You see that? I brought girl all the way to the end. Head to the side. Yeah, -2, guys. So let's go through the point system chat, guys. Everyone in the chat, point your point system down. Put everything down, what you're feeling, what you think the points are. We're going to go with Jamaican girl number 1. She finished off on my side with a boom. This is -3. She finished with a -2. Contestant number 2, lady in a white top, black pants. She finished with a +2. I could have given her a positive something. Waverly, she finished with a +2. Could have been a +1. Blue lady in blue, she finished with. Oh yeah. Lady in blue finished with boom, boom, 5, -4 on my end. Number 5, which was the lady that just got popped on just now or just popped. She finished with a +3. Mimi finished with a +1 for Mimi, +1. And then lady that got matched, the one match we had, she finished with a +6. Contestant wise, contestant 1 finished with a +1. Contestant 2 was 0, just regular. Contestant 3 +3. Contestant 4 +1. Contestant 5 finished with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe he's the one that matched. Yeah, he got matched with a lady who finished with a 5. Respect, cuz, do your thing. 1, 2. Contestant 6 +2. -1. Okay, 4 +1. Contestant 7 -3. Guys, wow, that was an interesting one. Guys, remember, this point system started with your boy Lauwerz, right? But guys, what a great show. I'm going to go in here, like I said, hopefully you guys like the perspective I gave. Love to move forward and have more conversations. Remember, this channel with Lauwerz is going to be a lot more about mindset, marriage, and mastery. And obviously, marriage is the topic of discussion when it comes to Pop the Balloon and Find Love. I'm going to react to more things, have some more things going on. When it comes to mastery, I'm going to bring on some people I know in my life, people I know that have had success in different areas, whether it comes to sports, money, marriage, wherever it could be. Want to get people on here, do interviews, ask questions that I think could really be valuable. And mindset. I'm always talking mindset to you guys, as you see my daily vlogs, different things that have gone on mindset will be coming to you guys. So hopefully you guys like the show today, Pop the Balloon and Find Love. This was show number 37 on season 4, I believe. 37 altogether, episode 37. I forgot what season. I'm going to be going back through and going through each one, coming on here. We're going to have a chat and make it happen. Obviously, these are longer videos, but I think they're well worth it. So guys, when you watch this, let me know. And if you guys want to hit subscribe, be part of the Lauwerz Loyals, share this video with anyone you feel like could relate to it, because I'm going to come on here with a lot more respect. And with respect, I'm always going to be respectful, as I told my wife I would be respectful, give my perspective when it comes to relationships, situations, mindset. I feel like I have a lot of value to give, a lot of things that can help people here, and I want you guys to be able to be part of the journey. Also, if you don't see the link in the description right now, it will be, but let's say the link is in the description. Is going to be for my community. I want to grow for healthy husbands. For any guy that wants to join, it's going to be a humble place for healthy husbands, to build husbands, and to get a great mindset. And soon, one of these days, I will be offering personal conversations to help you if you're on your journey to discover yourself as a person, as a man. Someone like myself that's been in a relationship 15 years, been married nearly 10 years now. I believe there's so much value I can provide to you guys to find the people that you're looking for, have the right mindset to those you're looking for, to make sure you get to a great space and what you need and the blessings that bestow upon you. All right. Anyway, guys, take care. Have a blessed one. And someone give me an idea for how I should close out my stuff. But regardless, peace. Always be respectful. There's no reason to come on here and bash people. Have a good one.